What's up? What's up? It's the Arthur Moats Experience with Deke. I'm Arthur Moats, and that's my main man, Deke.
What's good, bro?
Man, everything is good. Boss man spoke today. Shout out to Coach T. So definitely vibed out with that. Got me amped up for the Ravens week, man. We ain't even on game preview, but he got to talking. I'm just like, yo.
Wore a nice button down, too.
You seen him with the shades. I say, yo, you showing out for Ravens week, baby. You showing out. But it had me excited, man. Had me locked in. I'm over here like, yeah, baby, I'm ready to go play right now. Coach, talk. Just keep talking. Oh, it was one of them today, man. But you're right. He did have a button up on. Where was he coming from? You was all dressed up snazzy yesterday with the sweater. Coach T got the button up on with the shades today. Like, I feel like I'm missing out. I feel like, yeah. Was y'all at the same spot yesterday?
Don't know.
You might have been going. He might have just been coming back. Yeah. Sheesh.
Maybe we just have the right idea of dressing nice.
All right, man. Ravens week, we got up. Put on the 5 stuff then, man. Dang. I'm step my game up next time, man. I'm putting on a button up. Might come here on Thursday, suit and tie, shirt and tie, something. Let them know we mean business, man. Shit. I can dig it, though, man. I can dig it. What's good with you, though, man? Shout out to the pit head, too. I see you in the building, man. I see you,
well,
man.
Even though our football season's over, the basketball season's starting up.
Don't you do that, Deke.
A backyard brawl game on Friday.
Deke, don't you do that. Football season
Pitt, West Virginia at home.
You're not on basketball season. Leave that to TG. TG is on basketball season. You're still in football. You still got boots on the ground, man. You got skin in this game still, all right?
Nah, we're there.
No, man.
It's hoop season.
It is not, man. I'm not going to let you go down that route, man. Stop it. Stop it, man.
Pitt's 3-0 so far. We've played some easy teams. We lost Bob Carrington to the draft, but
respect.
We reloaded. We got some good transfers coming in. I think Pitt should be a good team. We should finish, I think, top 4 or 5 in the ACC, just like we did last year. Hopefully, we don't get snubbed from the tournament.
This is true.
It was just literally insane. Last year was insane.
The way y'all was finishing, we were all in agreement with that.
It was
especially
insane.
See how it was that the year before we y'all actually won a tournament game too. Had the vibes.
Won a couple.
Yeah, had the vibes going, so I could definitely dig that.
And the fact that Clemson got in last year and had a worse resume across the board, and they were another ACC team.
No, didn't Clemson win a game in the tournament? Or no, it was another team that
the
barely
ACC
got
was
in.
doing good in the tournament, from what I remember.
Yeah,
I do think Clemson
like the
won
first couple
games.
rounds. Yeah, it was multiple teams. It was like
could have been us.
Pitt could have done that. Yeah,
but they were playing.
Now respect. Now I'm trying to definitely hold off super long on basketball because we only played like 3 games. But one of the teams that we actually took a L to is like from the crib. It's like Norfolk State. You know what I mean? So like. That's usually my barometer on what the expectations are. Usually we win those games pretty handily. The fact that we kind of got controlled up on a little bit, man. I'm like, ooh, I don't even want to look at basketball right now. Like, I need football to definitely keep footballing for me because that could be a long season if that's the case right now, man. You know, we lost a lot with the transfer portal, man. I'm learning. I'm learning. Yeah, these 1A transfer portals hit a little different, So, yeah, let's see. Our star from last year is starting at Louisville this year. Yeah. So shout out to was it Terrence Edwards, man. Shout out to the homie. All right, but yeah. I was like, oh, all right. This will be a little bit of a adjustment potential on the hardwood. Hopefully, it's just an early season stumble. But yeah, I'm not too optimistic about that situation after seeing that. So yeah, but for both of us, man, you still got football action. I still got football action. You got to get to a big bowl. One of us gonna get to a bowl. You gonna get to the big bowl. I can feel it, man. I can feel it.
It doesn't matter.
It does, man. It does, man.
We had a chance at the playoffs. We had a legit chance at the playoffs.
Oh man,
threw it away.
Antonio Carter, don't do the old no, not Norfolk State. Yeah, it happens on occasion. Sometimes you slip up a little bit. It ain't football. All right, I'm gonna see comfort for a little bit. But yeah. Shout out to that, man. Shout out. Hey, and I appreciate y'all peeping the camo too, man. All right. Yesterday was Veterans Day. All right. So I was inspired to put it on today. How about that? But it's still city.
I mean, every day should be Veterans Day. We should always appreciate our veterans.
I'm with you, but it's still a brand. It's still city. So I was like, you know what? It's Ravens week, a.k.a. Ratbird week, so y'all know how we feeling this week, man. It's that time.
It's Military Appreciation Month for the NFL, so
it is.
Still counts.
You can wear for the whole month of November. You're absolutely right.
And as I said, you could wear it any time of the year. Yeah. And you're in the right.
We salute it for all the veterans out there. You can never go wrong with that. And if you don't like veterans, that means it's un-American anyways. So, boom, there you have it. All right, so yeah, stay up off me, man. Shit, I like it. I like it though, man. Okay. Do you got any Deke thoughts on the front end of this thing?
Nah, not really. Okay. Excited for Hard Knocks coming up.
When does that actually
I'm not sure.
Start? That's got to be like soon, right?
Yeah.
We're midway in November, yeah.
Yeah.
Got to be coming up soon.
Probably within the next week or two.
Yeah, that's cool.
I haven't checked, but that was a thought that crossed my mind earlier today.
That's going to be a vibe, man. Whenever it does officially start, like I said, it's got to be happening within the next couple of weeks, man. But, they said December 3rd. All right, shout out to Corey Hewen. So, yeah, about 2.5 weeks. Yeah. That'll get fun. That'll be fun. Yeah. See how the guys are responding, man, to some of the adversity and some of the success that we're having, man. Some of the new characters as well, man. How Mike Williams is in that locker room. Preston Smith. Man, I like it. Even though I wish we could have got some of that commentary leading up to the trades. What was really being discussed behind closed doors, But it's all good. It's all good. First time ever behind the scenes. Though you're right, DC 53. So that is definitely going to be a vibe right there, man. Shoot, I'm going to hit you on the front end then, man. We'll get to some of the around the league stuff maybe later on. But did you see, man, my man Shane Waldron over in Chicago? Then got the kibosh. Is it a Chicago thing? Is it a quarterback thing? Or what's your take on the situation over there right now, man?
All I know is last year whenever Matt Canada got fired, a lot of people were blaming Kenny Pickett for the Canada firing and saying, oh, look, the quarterback got the coordinator fired. So if people want to keep that same energy.
Talk it.
Did Caleb Williams get Waldron fired?
The expectations for Caleb could have, though.
But I didn't say that with Kenny and Canada. I just think Canada sucked. So I could see. I don't know. I'm not watching the Bears like that. I know they're not happy with the coordinator. I know they haven't been happy with their coordinators the last couple years.
But I felt like at some point they've had like a game or two where they've put up some points.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably not a bad decision. Why not? I mean, you're stumbling right now. You are trending in the wrong direction as an offense, as a team. Yeah. You need a spark. You need something,
pick, man.
The coach is on his last leg here. Like he needs something. Yeah. He needs something. The team needs something, and if he's the scapegoat and they could turn it around, hey.
Because I was like, ooh, man.
Because I think if you just keep it as it is, you see where things are going. You're going to finish 6-11, 7-10.
But 6-11 with the rookie quarterback first year.
Might as well have kept Fields.
Well, that was part of the commentary. But they said this generational talent. You can't miss on a Caleb. You can't, don't make the same mistake that you've made before. It's kind of what they said.
Maybe the Bears are really that bad.
I don't know.
Because I think Caleb's can't miss.
I think so. Even when I watch him now, I'm like, yo, he still looks like legit. He makes some plays out there where I'm like, yeah, that's high level, man.
But maybe the Bears should have really went out of their way, hired a Harbaugh. If you weren't going to hire Harbaugh, hire Kingsbury as your coordinator.
They did have a chance to hire Harbaugh.
Oh, yeah.
They did. I forgot about Kingsbury part, but they for certain had a chance to get Harbaugh. You're right about that.
Maybe Harbaugh would have surveyed his options. Obviously,
but still, he needed to be option number one, man.
Right. Yeah. Bears, you definitely could have went out of your way. I know he was at least interested in the Bears, but you could have paid him X amount of money to make sure that he would decide to go to you. Keep him in that
Midwest as well, man. He was just coaching in Michigan. Keep him right there.
But sure, if you don't go with him, why not bring in Kingsbury, a guy that's familiar with Williams, that was just literally coaching him at USC and is one of these new age guys that knows how to coach offense.
And clearly has
we
shown
could critique him as a head coach, but knows what he's doing on the offensive side of the ball.
Whether you're talking Kyler or Jaden Daniels, you could see when he's talking
Kingsbury
at this level,
was
he
in
does
legit
that,
contention for us, I thought, or at least I hoped. I don't think we ever actually interviewed him.
We talked about him,
but I would have considered him a top 3 candidate for us.
Oh, 1,000%. I like how it played out, though.
Yeah, it worked out.
I like how it played out with Arthur
Smith.
I like how it played out
with the Steelers.
But I for certain wouldn't hate if it was Kingsbury. Kingsbury was on my short list too. Like, yo, he might have been number 1 on my list for OCs. So I could definitely dig that. But yeah, Chicago didn't want either one, or at least didn't make them the offers that they couldn't refuse. And especially when you're talking specifically offensive coordinator status with Shane Waldron, when you're talking about Kingsbury, he's just sitting as a coordinator in Washington. It's not like he's the head man. At least with Harbaugh, that might have just been all right, he wanted to go over here. But when we're talking OC to OC, hey, what's the excuse with that one, right?
Yeah, I think it goes to show coaching matters. You want to put
No,
your players
facts,
in the right
facts.
spot. And clearly this guy wasn't doing his best.
No, facts on that, man. Facts. So, be interesting to see, man. I think they said they promoted, was it Thomas? I forgot his last name. It might be Thomas Brown. They say, yeah. So, he's going to be the interim OC, so we will see what goes on out there, man. But, yeah, man, when I saw it, I was like, interesting, man. Yeah.
Worked out for the 2 teams last year that fired their OC middle of the season.
Low-key, it did. It definitely did, man. I don't think they're going to have the same type of luck that we had, though, bro.
No, I just don't think they're that good.
I don't think it's going to work for them to say it worked for us. It worked really well for us. I don't know if it's going to work like that. Who was the other team that fired the OC? Like, was it?
It was the Bills.
Buffalo. Yeah, I was going to say it was Buffalo, wasn't it?
I thought you were
Yeah.
going to pick up on that soon.
Early on, yeah, because, Buffalo, he caught the headshot early. It was like, hey, man, get in the car real quick, bro. Don't squeal. Don't say nothing. Just, yeah. You know how it happens. Man.
Different, I think, situations. If you compare Steelers, Bills versus the Bears, head coaches are different. Head coaches way more secure.
Organizations right now, too.
Right.
Like, I feel like both Steelers and Bills are a lot more stable and have a identity, whereas in Chicago, they still trying to figure out, are they a passing offense? Are they trying to be physical running the ball? Is it through the tight ends? Is it receivers? Do you feel like it's defense? Like, they's got a lot of, yeah. I mean, shoot, if we be real, I still question the decision to let Roquan leave and then turn around and give Tremaine Edmonds all the money. Like, if we pick between the two, keep Roquan out there.
I didn't even think of that.
Shit,
right.
that sparked it all off, though. It was like that, and then it was boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Like,
Yeah, that was pretty stupid.
if you was going to pay him anyways, like, what was the difference, man? You gave this dude the highest contract for, was it a linebacker in the history of it? Or, yeah, in the history of the NFL. You could have done that to Roquan and, had the definitely better player of the two. So
Was Pools the GM for
good
the
call.
Smith trade?
Good call.
Either way, if he was, the dude has some of the greatest trades of all time out there, and he has some of the worst. It's pretty crazy. The trade with the Panthers, that's an all-timer.
Oh, it's great. Great move
to
right
get
there,
DJ
man.
Moore and then all those draft picks. You're able to get Caleb Williams with the number 1
Which
overall
is
pick. The Panthers
nuts,
take
bro.
Bryce Young. The Montez Sweat trade was pretty good.
Yeah.
But then the trade they did with us for Claypool, second-round pick,
Mhm.
giving up Roquan Smith, signing of Tremaine Edmonds, that was ridiculous. Yeah, he has some really up-and-down moves.
Trading Claypool with us, or traded for Claypool and giving up a second. It's like, yeah, that looks really, really just janky. The more and more we talk about it, the longer removed it is. Like, yeah, but such is life for them boys over there, man. Such is life for them boys over there. All right. Okay. Well, shoot, I'm trying to think. Did I want to go any further with that, or do we just go ahead and hop into this thing, man? Because we obviously got Coach Tomlin. We're going to react to, like I said, this press conference, man. Has some nuggets in there we want to talk about. And like I said, man, we have officially the PFF grades as well from this past game, man. So get a chance to see what I guess, do we classify PFF as national media? What do we classify them as, man?
As haters.
National haters. There we go.
Yeah, they're national
They're
media.
national haters. But they for certain haters, though. I don't care. I'm with you 100% on that. So we'll see what the national haters got to say in terms of PFF in a little bit as well. And we're going to see, man.
Not as much anymore because TJ ain't putting up ridiculous numbers. They're actually fans.
Oddly enough, you're right. You're right. We'll take it. We'll take this. Okay. Yeah.
No, I prefer the chip on my shoulder.
No,
PFF
man.
Discrediting
would
TJ.
you rather be overrated or underrated? That's actually a good question. Deke, would you rather be overrated or underrated?
Well, typically underrated. I think the PFF conversation's different though, because they don't speak for everyone.
Okay.
I think being overrated in
In
PFF's mind is a good spot to
I'm
be
like,
in, actually.
With PFF, like, yo.
Being overrated in PFF's mind.
In their universe,
categories.
yeah.
I think you want that than being underrated.
Okay. So overrated is good in PFF, bad anywhere else.
Yeah, you're good you're really good in reality if PFF is overrating you and discrediting you.
Yeah. Okay. And if they underrated you, then it's like, oh,
Yeah,
all
you got
right.
some work to do.
Yeah. Because I'm just saying, like, man.
Or if they value you properly and give you credit, yeah.
Because the way that they be rating somebody, I'm just like, all right, I guess, I suppose. I don't hate it, but yeah. They've definitely have had us scratching our heads now for how long has PFF been around? 7, 8, 9 years maybe? Yeah.
Been around for a minute.
Yeah. So interesting, man, with that, man. But we'll definitely, like I said, react and talk about some of that stuff as well, man. We will see if the homie TG, man, we haven't got the hit me up just yet. You know my dog comes in though, man. All right. If he's coming, he's gonna come in hot. So stay tuned. But either way, man, y'all know how we do this thing, man. Let's start the show like how we always do. Drop it in the comment section where you are tuning in from, so that way we can give you those big boy shout outs to start today's show. And of course, don't forget to hit that like button one time for the culture and subscribe if you are new to the channel.
Casey DeSouza from the 301 Baltimore. Legend has it, Commanders are still holding Watt today.
Ooh. And I would agree. They are definitely still holding that young man. It's really bad. They should just stop. I don't know why they want to do it. Or at least call it. Throw the flag.
Gioni Beats from Buffalo, New York, the 716.
Shout out to Buffalo, man. Good to see you over there, man. Good to see you.
It's good to see that even though he's in that location, he still roots for the right team.
Time out. Why don't start that location. Don't do that. This is not that, okay? It's Buffalo. The 716 is nothing crazy. We're all friends here. Everybody's in the same, like I said, man, we share the same little interstate. All right, yeah. Don't start that team up there, located over there. Oh, man, that's wow.
It's good to see he's not peer pressured.
Peer pressured, jeez. Why peer pressure's Bills? Bills are just like the cool cousins, man. Like I said, man, coming to town, it's like,
he doesn't fall into his surroundings.
Don't do it like that, man. It's all love up there, man. All right. We're one big AFC family. Just remember that. One big AFC family trying to take down the evil villains of the AFC. The Kansas Cities and the Baltimores and the Patriots of the world. All right. The Aaron Rodgers Jets of the world. Like we all on the same team here, man. A band of brothers. All right. We like Martin Lawrence and Will Smith. All right. Yeah. It's bad boys. We just teamwork, man. All right. It's teamwork.
No, we're fighting for the same seating in the AFC. We're fighting for the same goal. Can't be on the same team.
What they say? The enemy of my enemy is my friend. So we're friends, man. We're not enemies. We're friends. Okay? Frenemies.
No, Buffalo's the enemy.
No.
Steelers got 31 enemies.
30 and a
Some are more enemies than others.
All right, 30 and a half. We'll say 30 and a half, man. We half it.
No.
We ain't all the way. 30 and a half. All right. We good, guys. Hey.
The Prototype Dad Podcast.
Shout out.
From the hometown, 412.
Let's get it, man. Let me tap in real quick, man, because I got the homie DJ Lundy in the 757 Norfolk, Virginia. Shout out to the crib one time for the culture. If you know, you know. Andrew Vina says, Drewski from Toronto. Shout out to Toronto. And Jaron Pittsburgh Steelers for life in the 559 Visalia, California. Got the homie David Decker in the 585 Rochester, New York. Cam Pinkney in the 843 Bluffton, South Carolina. And L. Moranic all the way in Tokyo this week. And it's 4:30 a.m. Shout out to L. Moranic all the way out there in Tokyo. Hopefully you are enjoying yourself out there. Shout out to you tapping in with us as well, though. And I'm going to end it with the homie Knight Rider 16 in the 318 Louisiana, baby. Shout out.
Tom Jade says Buffalo and Ravens are big enemies.
No, they're not. Buffalo is no. Ravens, yes. Ravens are public enemy number 1. Chiefs, we could say public enemy number 2. Patriots, public enemy number 3. Aaron Rodgers, public enemy number 4. So we got a lot of common like enemies that we all align on. Oh, the Bengals, Joe Burrow, public enemy number 5 for certain on that one. Come on, man. See, we're on the same page with it.
Those are up there.
We don't like a lot of the same people. We're on the same team here, man.
Remix had a little analogy too. He said, Bills and Steelers are not cousins. Bills are that one hater you get when you bag the bad chick.
No. Buffalo was over here like, yo, you got the baddie, like, salute you. Not, she like you? You want him? No. Buffalo don't be on no hate and stuff like that. Don't do us like that. Stall us out, man. We do not be like that, man.
I kind of see what he's saying.
No, you don't.
I never thought of it that way.
No, you don't. Don't know we fall for that, man. No, we show is love on both sides, man. Buffalo and Pittsburgh is love, all right? it's going and coming. It's love both ways. All right.
Well, we got a few supers that rolled in here.
All right. Shout out to the supers. We do appreciate y'all, man, tapping in, showing us some love for the channel, man, from the heart. Definitely means a lot to us.
LS Lee saying Moats look like Denzel in Courage Under Fire.
Hey, son. You seen Courage Under Fire?
I have not.
It's all good. All good. Hey, man. Let me just vibe out of my fatigues.
I'm sure it's
here,
good.
All right?
Denzel never puts out a bad movie.
Come on, man. Gladiator 2. You might want to go check that out.
I told you I wanted to see that.
I'm about to say it's coming soon. It might be out this weekend.
Still got to see Gladiator 1 first.
Did you say Gladiator 1, bro? Like with Russell Crowe?
I know the movie.
Like what we do.
I've seen parts of it when it's popped up on TV.
Here, Echoes in Eternity.
Yeah, I really haven't seen it.
It's
that's probably the worst one, huh?
Deke, and the fact that you've seen multiple Creeds and you haven't seen like the OG Gladiator is really just like wow.
Yeah, it's tough. I'll admit that's a bad one.
Because Gladiator is Gladiator.
I know that's an
iconic
one.
Like it's Gladiator. Yeah. Like, you don't have to ever watch a soldier movie if you just, I watch Gladiator. It's like, oh, you are a stamp, signed, sealed, delivered. Don't even worry about 300. Gladiator's all you need.
I've seen 300. I've seen The Patriot.
300 is fire.
Those are classic ones.
Patriot is fire too, but Gladiator.
I know. That's a bad one. I'll admit that.
Respect. Hey, but
I've seen pieces of it, though, on TV. Like, I haven't seen the whole thing, though.
No.
Haven't seen the whole thing.
Don't you mean?
That's what I'm saying.
I like the fact that you're self-aware about it and you're accountable. You're like, I'm not gonna try to sit up here and lie and act like I've seen it. Yeah. No, you're like, yo, I haven't seen it. That's on me.
I do feel like that's one I should probably see before watching the sequel.
Low key, that it's yeah.
I should just see it in general.
Just in general, it's just one of those ones like
I should see that before Friday. You think?
Yeah, it's just one of those like Friday is its own from comedy and especially like the underground like urban community. Like yes. But Gladiator is just as impactful, just as like somebody could put Gladiator on their Mount Rushmore of movies and it's going to be respected. Like it's that, you know?
Digital Dust says, not watching Gladiator is like saying you never seen The Matrix. I've never seen that either.
Oh my God, Deke, no way, Deke, no way, bro.
None of them.
On, you ain't seen.
I know the premise of it.
That boy dodging the bullets, Deke. Deke, when my man dodged them bullets, oh my, the whole theater just stopped. We like, bro, what? You did what? And then at the end when my man hit you with the, come on, man. Deke. Oh man, that's another one of the ones right there. And that's got like dual meanings because I've even seen where they do some of the, like killers, like serial killers and stuff. That have like, I guess, saw the Matrix for a different element of it and tried to actually do that in real life, man. It was kind of nuts, bro. But yeah, man. Shout out to the Matrix, though, bro. Yeah, that's definitely, like, that's another one. They can say, oh, it's on the Mount Rushmore. And you'd be like, oh, it's Matrix. We got you. Like, hey, everybody's going to do this.
People are bringing up Lord of the Rings. Never seen that either.
That's a fire one, too.
Nope.
Lord of the Rings, all the Lord of the Rings, the Hobbits, they came off of the Lord of the Rings. Like, all of that is fire. Have you at least seen Harry Potter then?
No.
I would have sworn. I was like, if he ain't watched Lord of the Rings, he definitely had to watch Harry Potter. God.
In terms of like that type of stuff, like long series movies, Star Wars.
Okay, respect that.
Yeah.
You stamped on Star Wars, and you stamped on that. There we go.
Well, not some of these new ones.
But you've seen Star Wars though.
You've seen
the OGs,
the saga,
you've seen the saga, like,
episode 1 to 9, and then
you've seen the important ones.
I saw the Kenobi series.
Yeah.
And Rogue One.
Yeah, you're invested. You spent time with Star Wars. You spent time with Star Wars. Respect on Star Wars, man. Respect on that. What about Aliens? Have you seen that franchise, Sigourney Weaver?
No.
All right, fair enough. Because that's another one of the ones. But you saw Star Wars. Have you seen Star Wars? That can substitute Aliens. Aliens is a classic franchise its own. But if you're just simply sci-fi, you already have a sci-fi. You got Star Wars, so there you go. Whew, man. I like it, Deke. I like it. My dog say, I ain't seen that one. I ain't seen that one. He said, I ain't seen that one either. It's all good. I like it, man. I like it. Okay. But you have seen Fight Club, so y'all stall him out. He's seen Fight Club. He know what's the first rule of Fight Club, man. You know the first rule of Fight. Everybody know the first rule of Fight Club. We want to talk about that, man. Come on, man. Terminator. I
nope.
see. All right. I like how it's the roller coaster. One moment it's like, oh, you seen that one? Yeah. He said, no, you see that? Oh, dang. Thought we was gonna get some momentum going here, Deke. I was like, yeah, Fight Club, fire. Terminator, definitely fire. Like, because that's a whole nother. But you've seen Star Wars, so sci-fi. You at least have a Mount Rushmore.
I got a bunch of those Marvel movies too.
Oh yeah,
The
respect
Avengers,
on that. Yeah,
that
respect
type of
on the
stuff.
Marvels. Absolutely.
Batman.
Classics. Any of them that
The
you've
whole-
seen.
yeah, the
Classic.
whole-
Any of them that you've seen.
I haven't seen any of like the ones before Christian Bale.
No,
I think I
respect.
did whenever I was a kid. I don't remember them though.
Well, I was
like the
about to say, 'cause,
Schwarzenegger ones.
yeah, we're
or
different
Clooney.
age groups, so Clooney might have been like when
I don't
you're first
remember them.
born,
I do
dude.
remember
Yeah.
watching. I don't remember any of them.
Yeah,
Though.
because like my first is like Michael Keaton. You weren't born when that one dropped. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I don't even know how much of that you would even.
I probably
went
seen
back
one
and
of
checked
them on VHS. A couple of them on VHS.
Yeah.
I watched the Batman cartoons growing up.
Fire, absolutely fire.
Yeah, the Dark Knight series, and then the new one with Pattinson or
Yeah,
whatever
yeah.
the hell his name is. That
Robert
one's
Pattinson?
awesome
Yeah.
too.
Now, I like that one, man. They supposed to be, like I said, giving us another one off of that. Question: Frank K and the gang are asking about Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
Yes, that is fire. The fact that you've seen that one, that's fire. That makes it for a lot. Pulp Fiction is
I've seen
absolutely
a fair
fuego,
amount
man.
of Tarantino.
Shout out, I'm about to say, because Tarantino, he's one of those ones. It's like he's a different style, but it's like he is stamped and solidified in his own right too. Heck yeah, dude. Heck yeah. Pulp Fiction is fire.
I really like that new one, the Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Oh, yeah, you told me that. Yeah,
I really like that.
It was cool too, man. How like I said, they kept with the theme of it, but didn't make it where it was like identical. I like it. It was a vibe, man. He did Django too. I know you've seen Django.
I've
right?
seen
Yeah,
Django.
you've seen Django. Heck yeah. I like it. Okay. Now John Rye is asking, have you seen Scarface?
Nope.
Yeah. We'll just call the age part for that one, because that was an OG classic even when I was, watching it. It was like,
Haven't seen Godfather. If you want to throw that in the mix too. Any of them? Aren't there three of them?
You said not a Lord, Deke, Lord. Yeah. Man.
Dazed and Confused is being thrown in there. Yes, I did see that.
You seen this? All right.
The only reason I saw that one, I don't know if I told the story. There was two movies that people kept telling me whenever I worked coming out of college that I needed to see.
Okay.
Dazed and Confused was one of them. It was Dazed and Confused and The Big Lebowski. They kept
I can see that. Yeah,
they kept on saying
I
I
can
was
see that.
like the McConaughey character
Yeah.
in Dazed and Confused, and they like
And
also
then
the
obviously
dude
in
in
Big-
Big Lebowski.
yeah,
because
you was the guy
I
in
was
Lebowski.
so chill and
Yeah.
stuff. They're like, you got to see it, and it took me a while to finally see those two movies.
Yeah.
I mean, it took me 9 months, maybe a year.
But
So
you did agree, like you could see the similarities
what?
in terms of
Big Lebowski?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I get why they said that.
Yeah.
But I'm different now than even I was back then in terms of like I like wore slippers into work and shit. Like, and
Yo, you
I
way
was
different
really
now.
chill. I mean, you saw part
said
of that
early on,
a few
yeah,
years ago,
yeah.
me wearing gym shorts to
Yeah.
Steeler games and out in the snow and everything. So that was,
Yeah.
I mean, I still got that in me. It's just
Yeah.
I kind of like dressing a little nicer.
You evolve. Ain't nothing wrong with evolution, man. Yay. We glad to be a
I
part
still
of the
got
journey,
that in
man.
me.
Yeah.
Like, the roots are still there.
Heck yeah.
I can do that at any time.
Yeah. I like
In fact, this is probably one of the douchiest things for an individual to do.
Uh-oh. It is.
Just a couple weeks ago for Halloween, I did dress up as old Deke.
Yo, are you serious? How you gonna dress up as yourself? All right. Did it consist of pit mesh balling shorts?
Yep.
Did it consist of white crew to mid leg sock length?
Yeah.
Like, okay.
With Crocs on.
I didn't know if you was going Crocs, because I know you had a couple of options back there, man. Okay. So you had the Crocs. Was a jersey on? Did a jersey make an appearance?
Flannel.
Okay. I wish it was cold, because I know you would have broke out the big boy coat.
I did.
You did.
Yeah. It was chilly that night.
Hey, why do I know the Deke fit though? It's been like I've been around you for a little while, man. I was like, yeah, that's a Deke fit, right? That's Deke staple.
I wore
Everybody know the coat, bro.
Blue light glasses that I
Yeah.
bought from
All right.
my eye doctor after I got LASIK.
Yeah.
So there's no prescription on them, but
Yeah, it's blue.
you
I
could
wish
wear
it-
them whenever you're on your laptop or watching TV. I barely wear them. Probably should wear them more often, but yeah, I wore those, and then I had a little bit of a scruff going, and
had the taco meat. I was with the
black and white.
Fans said you got the taco meat.
Black
was
and
the
white,
taco meat?
Pirates hat.
You gotta have a Pirates hat.
Yeah, so that was.
You
that
always
was
on brand.
I had a Bills pack in my right pocket too. The 2021 Bills pack.
That's not necessary. That's overdoing it, man. You ain't need to do all that now.
I had the vintage Bills pack.
You could. I'm sure you had some leftover Bengals packs, some leftover Raiders pack.
No, I couldn't find.
You had a lot of leftover other teams packs that you could have been, using as a prop or even, to partake in. You ain't have to use the Bills. I thought the Bills was all the way gone. That Bills was. It's been some years now on that Bills one, man. You gotta check. You might get sick messing with that one now, man. Leave that one alone, man. Hey, leave that one all the way alone. Jeez, the Bills pack. That's dead. Respect.
I don't know why I brought that up. I guess because we were talking about my attire over the years.
Yeah, I just don't see how the Bills pack
people I used to work with called me the Big Lebowski. So yeah, because I actually went as him for one Halloween a while back. Just wore like a bathrobe and shorts and. I don't just like a t-shirt or whatever, and some sunglasses, some sandals too. Yeah, I mean I could see why. I definitely remember why people I worked with viewed me like that. They called me the dude.
Respect.
I had longer hair too.
Yeah, I do remember I've seen the pic of it. It was like, all right, had his Jesus mane going on, man. All right. I like it, man. I like it. All righty. We did get confirmation the homie is going to be available at 3, so that's a positive at least. I told you, man. He come in hot right at the last minute, man. So shout out to the homie TG. We'll be rapping with him at the 3 o'clock time frame. So with that, see, we got some supers in here, man. Let's continue tapping in with those, but y'all hit that like button too one time for the culture, and don't forget to subscribe if you are new to the channel. I'm seeing y'all naming these Quentin Tarantino classics. I'm seeing From Dusk Till Dawn, absolute fire. I know. Yeah, I bet you seen that one. That's a classic though. That's not as crazy as the other ones, but that's definitely one of those ones though. In terms of the Quentin Tarantino, yeah, definitely one of those ones right there, man.
Dylan A says, you aren't a real Steeler until you beat the Ravens.
That's what that's for certain what they've said and what I've heard on plenty of occasions, man. Hey, go ahead and get that thing going, man. With this, I got Poppy Cherry, man. All right, all it takes is one. Go ahead and get it this week. Not holding you back.
Z-Man, yo, this is the week. Been deployed for all last season and this season, but I'm finally home and making the drive from New Hampshire to see the team. First time seeing them play. Hope to see you, Moats.
Hey, shout out to you, Z, man. First off, we definitely appreciate your service, man. And welcome home, man. Glad to see you making it back out, you know what I'm saying? Back on this side of town. And the fact that you're going to make that trip from New Hampshire all the way down to Pittsburgh, man. Safe travels on that. And yeah, your boy will be out there, man. Multiple interviews. And I need to look to see who my guest is this week, man. But FedEx Great Hall, man. Big stage right down there, man. 90 minutes before kickoff, man, we'll be doing an interview with one of the Steelers legends. I'll have that name for you on Thursday, all right? But, yeah, man, like I said, man, if you're down in the building, man, down that time frame, man, definitely pull up, bump into me, man. I've ran into a lot of y'all down there already. Salute to each and every one of y'all that do pull up, man, and that do, say, hey, man, from the podcast, da-da-da-da, where the homie Deke at? I like when all that happens, man, so definitely appreciate you. But shout out to you, Z, man, from the heart.
Germ824, showing love from the 540. Keep doing y'all thing.
Hey, shout out to you, Germ. And we always appreciate you showing us love. Let's get it.
Flowgrown 420, have you seen Undercover Brother? No.
Undercover Brother's pretty funny too, man. Shout out to Eddie Griffin. That one, you that's like deep in the cuts. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta be working your way through the comedy. Once you in there though, like you can get to an Undercover Brother if you fall in the Friday like stratosphere. You start going down that rabbit hole. Eventually you'll get to Undercover Brother.
Sure. Noah 21 OG says Deke looking sharp. Looks like the name Brand Ewers.
Ooh. Come on, man. I mean, I can see that.
He's comparing me to Quinn Ewers?
Yeah, but you're the name brand version. He ain't knockoff. We know this, man.
Okay.
Yeah. How you feel about that?
I guess he's meaning that as a compliment.
I took it as compliment. This way it came off to me. Yeah.
Does Ewers get the checks? I'm sure he does.
I mean, he got the Dr. Pepper commercial.
Yeah.
And when he was hurt, he got to come back and take a Manning spot. So you know how that go.
Yeah, he's got the NIL deals. So get drafted to the league.
Yeah.
I'll take that as a compliment, I guess.
There we go.
Sure. Okay, we got John Wright, M-Dub, and GP, the best wide receiver duo.
Okay. I like it, man. Shout out to Mike Williams and George Pickens, man. It's going to be interesting to see with both of those guys, man, just how they continue to evolve and what their role looks like, man, with Russ, man, as he continues to get more comfortable in this thing. We know with GP, man, we can see that, like, rapport that him and Russ have. Russ is definitely trusting him a lot more in certain situations, man. But with Mike Williams, man, we obviously said, man, last week he didn't have a ton of snaps, but made ones count that he did get, man. And we obviously know in terms of his target of the game, man, that looked good. He also, man, was a willing participant blocking. I was liking it. I was like, you know what? You ain't scared to put your face out there. You ain't scared to get in the way a little bit. Like, let's go. I think it was Najee might have been the one I seen ran up on him the one time. But as a whole, I was like, all right, these are all the things we need to see. So check.
Tom Jade says you can take anything as a compliment, Deke. Mindset is key.
Boom. That is real.
We're getting some words of wisdom from the chat.
If you could control your mind, you can control anything. But that is also like the hardest thing to control every time, too. When you think about all the different emotions, happiness, sadness, anxiety, lust, everything. It's like, oof, anger.
All right, what do we got?
All right, man. Well, shoot, let's tap in, I believe. Oh, you know what? Let's start press conference. Let's start with that, man. Keep it in the black and gold first, all right? Y'all hit that like button one time for the culture. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new to the channel. But, yeah, man, Boss Man spoke and gave us a couple of updates on some injury people, man. So figure we start there. Talked about Alex Highsmith. Said he's definitely out this week, but classified him more as a week-to-week type of guy.
Thank God.
Shout out to that. Definitely like that part.
Thought he broke that ankle for sure.
Swear I did too. When they showed the one freeze frame and it was like his foot here, his leg, I'm like, oh man, you done snapped that thing, bro. Yep. But so like I said, definitely positive news with that being week to week. He also gave us an update on Nick Herbig. He said that he should be back this week. They said that he was essentially on the doorstep of being available last week. So that's definitely going to be a positive, man. Obviously, we know with the addition of Preston Smith, that's major. But in the sense of not having Preston overwhelmed, trying to know everything that you need to know to play outside linebacker on our defense a week or 2 weeks after being here, Nick Herbig being back will definitely alleviate some of that pressure on Preston Smith. So I think that was definitely a positive right there. And then we also got an update on Corey Trice. Coach Tomlin basically was saying that his practice availability is going to be the determining factor for him being available on Sunday. He said with Dante Jackson and Najee Harris, their participation throughout the week could be limited to potentially not practicing on a day or two, but doesn't anticipate either one of them being limited on Sunday. They should be full go available to rock out. So that was definitely a positive. I know we had talked about Corey Trice potentially helping out with Dante Jackson, taking some snaps from him if he's not available.
Well, Cam Sutton being back helps too.
That's another one. Absolutely, man. So like I said, man, from an injury standpoint, I think that all of that was fairly optimistic for us, man.
Yeah, well, I think we're in a good spot.
Yeah.
Highsmith with no broken ankle. Herbig
Dodge
coming
the bullet,
back.
baby. Yeah.
We could definitely make things work with T.J. Watt, Herbig, Preston Smith combo at edge rushers. And then
You might even see some Jeremiah Moon, too.
Yeah, there was some concern with Dante Jackson going down, but
Yeah.
it seems like he's going to be back this week.
Mm-hmm.
Corey Trice coming back. Cam Sutton, he's a game under his belt into the season. JPJ, it seems like we're pretty healthy from across the board.
Knock on wood. Heck yeah, man. Definitely in a
and
good
healthy
spot
at a
with
good
it, man.
time with the second half of the season getting underway.
Yep, absolutely. And speaking of guys that did return, obviously, or not obviously, but Coach Tomlin had talked about Cam Sutton's return last week and said that, you know, he looked like Cam Sutton. Didn't show pretty much any rust, man. Was flying around, made plays, did all the cover stuff, the communication that we know with him. But he also brought up Zach Frazier, who was also coming back from injury, and said that he was a little bit surprised that he also didn't show any rust, looked good for that to be his first game back. And the reason he was a little bit different of the two is because obviously with Sutton, he's been playing in this league for, 6-7 years now, whereas with Frazier, rookie, as we've talked about with rookies, you just never know. Typically, they are a little bit up and down. But with Frazier, man, said he played well, and it was funny, man. PFF,
What a draft pick.
Shout out to that pick, man. And PFF even kind of backed it up with their grading of him also. So I was like, oh, all right.
We really lucked out with getting him. Because
man.
remember, going in, we were like, we need one of these top 3 centers.
Yeah.
And we risked it by not taking a center with our first pick.
Facts.
Fautanu, and it's like, okay.
Yep. It worked.
One of these guys going to be available in the second round. We got to make sure we get him.
It worked.
Jackson Powers-Johnson went. Graham Barton went. Almost immediately after we took Fautanu. Wait, when did the Bucks pick? Did they pick after us or before? It was right around.
It was like right around us.
Either way, Barton was gone and JPJ were gone.
And we took Fautanu. What both of them?
I think you're right.
Yeah,
I think JPJ might have went first
ahead of us. Yeah, he
might
have been 2 picks ahead of us.
Right.
Yeah.
So I was thinking either get Barton or Frazier with this pick. Just get the center and move on. Or if you want to trade back a little bit, you still are going to be able to pick him in the late first round, most likely.
Thanks.
We took Fautanu. He wasn't even on my radar at all. I was kind of pissed off at me, initially.
Remember how we both were kind of reacting? It was like, oh, he's a left. Oh, but hold on. All right, Penix is left-handed, so he's right. Oh, all right. I think it's gonna work, baby.
And the fact that we were chilling there second round, Frazier drops to us, and he's probably the best center of the 3.
Yeah, seriously,
as of right now.
Right now, seriously,
get him in the second, then we're able to get all the guys that we need in the third round too. It was a great draft.
Yeah, facts, man, facts. So definitely like that, man.
Well, I still have a lot of faith in this draft class, and the guys that are playing are performing good, like Zach Frazier and Peyton Wilson. But
also
Mason
McCormick. Mason McCormick. Let's not forget about him. Yeah,
very good point. But man, Roman Wilson and Fautanu.
The injuries, man.
Bust this year. Big time bust.
Hey, look, can you be a bust?
I still have faith in them going forward.
Look, Deke, can you be a bust if you hurt? Just put them in the hurt category. Just
put
them in the hurt category, man.
You can't play if you're not healthy.
Now, if you're multiple seasons of hurt, then you're Sinquez, right?
Right.
That's different. But that's multiple seasons. He did. Right now, we only just year 1 for both of them. And at least Troy did play in a regular season game.
He played really good.
And technically, Roman did as well, just not as many snaps. But technically, both have made an appearance. We'll see.
But Noah 21 OG says, my first time ever super chatting. I'm 19 and I've been watching for years.
Oh, respect.
Way before we all wanted Willis instead of Pickett.
Ooh.
Moats grew up watching you.
Hey, yo, salute to you, Noah. That's fire. First off, that you actually remember that too, bro. Because that was a hard of a conversation, man. It was like, yo, do you want the more mobile, athletic, but he's a project versus proven, higher floor, maybe a little bit limited, but we're going to find out.
Willis is playing good under
weird enough, yeah. I was like,
he's playing really good.
I feel like it shifted a little bit because I was like early on, I felt like Kenny definitely was like dominating that. Now, with Malik getting a couple opportunities in game to start, look good. Kenny kind of sitting right now. So
I bet you Malik's trade value is higher than Pickett right now.
That's what I was gonna say. Like,
if
I think it kind of shifted a little bit.
Market, Willis would go for more.
Yeah, which was funny because if we would have did this a year ago, it would have been the reverse of that.
Yeah.
It would have been Kenny had way more, value than Malik. But, dude, that's fire, Noah, man. Shout out. And nice way to make me feel like a little old guy over here, too, man. You talking about you.
Willis probably would have got screwed with Canada being here, though, anyway.
He would have. I mean, if we just going to keep it as is, then, yeah, he probably wouldn't know how to use them anyways. It would have been bad. And we would have still been right where we are with Russ. It would have been happy. As long as all the roads would have led us back to where we are right now, that's all. We good. Because we got us one now.
We do.
Deke, it's to the point national media was even talking weird about us. You know what they were saying, Deke?
I'm seeing a lot of that, too.
Deke, they said, are the Steelers legit Super Bowl contenders? Deke, that was what I turned on. I was like, whoa, wait a minute now. Y'all don't talk like this on national media, do you? Don't you start that now? They were saying that. And it was multiple people backing it, talking about
I'm just
the
hoping the players aren't watching TV.
Talking about the receivers. Deke, oddly enough, they were really supportive and they love our defense, oddly enough.
Oh.
They was like, yo, they have an excellent defense. That's what they would say. It was like, yo, it's an excellent defense, man. They get turnovers, they get the timely stops. Like, yo, they don't get a lot of points scored. They're excellent. That's what they said. But they definitely said, like, yo,
they don't
feel
watch
like...
them as close as me.
I was laughing. I was like, boy, if y'all could have been a part of this convo yesterday, oh man, this is crazy because it's not just you. I went back and looked at the comments too. Like, it's people see both sides, and that's what I'm saying. Like, it's perspectives to both sides of it, man. For
I know
certain
what
it
a
is,
great
bro.
defense looks like based
certain
off
it is.
of what Steeler defenses have looked like in the
facts.
past and being iconic. This defense just ain't there right now.
Yeah,
And it's fine. I think, again, overall, I am like satisfied with what we're doing. We are getting the timely stops. We're getting it done. But I was hoping for a little bit better than this.
When you've seen the historic defense that have come through here, it's hard to say anything else is historic. And it's no different in quarterback play.
You might
When
even be right in terms of our defense versus a bunch of these other defenses.
Today, but when you're comparing
right
it versus what we've done, it's like if you play quarterback here, how many times, regardless of if it was right or wrong for Kenny Pickett, whatever he did was always going to be viewed less than because we've seen Ben Roethlisberger play quarterback here.
Unless he won like 3 Super Bowls or something.
But you catch what I'm saying? So it has to be some like astronomical feat in order for you to be respected more or even looked at as equal. And that's the same with these defenses, man. When you've seen an 08, when you've seen a Dick LeBeau, and you've seen when TJ was on his depot, like winning, like, yeah, it's hard to say anything below that is good, is balling. So I'm with you, and that's why I get the perspective on it, man. I definitely do.
Yeah, even going back to some of these defenses recently, like 2019 one too.
They balled out, yeah.
Yeah.
Because that was the year when the quarterbacks were hurt.
Yeah.
Minka's first year, all that, yeah.
So to me, with all the assets we have on defense, it's just there's no reason why we can't be at that level.
Yeah. Nah, respect, man. But yeah, they definitely like our quarterback. They was like, yeah, I was surprised, man. Russ played a lot better than I thought. I thought, he wasn't gonna be able to do all this. And we already know he can show up at the big games. I mean, these receivers, though, I was questionable about it. But GP, man, this guy, he makes a lot of comeback catches, man. I think we believe in him a little bit. Now, Mike Williams, I don't know. But, first game in, you see what he did, man. Big catches. He's only going to get better, right? They got talent. They can run the ball. They run the ball really well. They got 2 running backs. Got the O-line. Got tight ends. It was like going. I was like, all right, hey. Now, they weren't as fond of our secondary either. They were like, could be a little bit better there, but as a whole, they got everything you need. Multiple of them.
Absolutely.
So I'm like, all right, national media didn't picked up on the trail a little bit. They said, hold on, man, them boys making some noise over there now.
What else they gonna talk about?
They're making a little noise over there.
I don't blame them.
They're making a little noise over there now. That's what they said, Deke. They're making a little noise. Yeah.
What else are they gonna talk about?
Come on, man. Hey, look, tell us about how the Browns are gonna do it again, man. How they've made offseason additions. Tell us about the Cowboys and how great they are, man. All right, tell us about that, man.
We just gotta stay locked in. That's all. Don't watch the TV. Don't be drinking the rat poison.
Don't drink the rat poison. It's for certain rat poison. Stay away from it. Turn your TV off. They are talking way too nice about us right now, man. They are talking way too nice. It's like, whoa, wait, man. I'm used to slander. I'm used to us getting the short end of the stick, not this positive optimism and y'all putting us in convos with the Chiefs. And I'm like, hey, man. Hey. That's how they doing it right now, Deke. That's what they doing, man. But I like it, man.
Rightfully so. What reason could you give as to why we can't beat the Chiefs?
I'm with you, bro.
Who's going to be pounding the table and saying, Steelers, it's impossible to beat the Chiefs. The Chiefs are so much better.
The only thing.
You can't say that.
So check it out, Deke. When they asked and they was like, yo, what makes those teams, like what would make them different? They all just said the same name, Mahomes. They said that's the only reason.
We got a guy, too.
Yeah, because they were like, if you're picking, would you pick against him in this matchup? And it's like, nah, you're going to take Mahomes. If it's in the post, you take Mahomes.
That's fine.
And I think until somebody dethrones him,
that's fine.
I can get
Russ
it.
beat him last year.
Mm-hmm. Now, we ain't allowed to count regular season, man. You know that. Because there's been some people that then took his head off multiple times in the regular season. But if you don't do it in the postseason, it don't matter, man.
There's 4 guys, I would say, that I wouldn't be concerned about like a Mahomes matchup or think like Mahomes has this great upper hand against these dudes. And, well, I was actually going to include Mahomes in that, so it's actually 3. I don't know. Yeah, 4 doesn't make sense.
Oh, all right.
I was going to say it's Russ, it's Josh Allen, it's Burrow.
You don't put Lamar in there?
I don't.
Ooh.
Not after last year.
I looked at that more like the call. I was like, yo.
You know what? Yeah, he
played
played good against Mahomes.
Because he had some moments. Oh, week one he balled. I thought week 1 he played really well. But I thought in that playoff game, man, I thought that was more like they were kind of like it was the Canada thing, like you overthinking it. You know what I mean? Like coach-wise, like, yo, let that man play.
It was a terribly coached game, for sure.
But I think he's the last guy we'll put in that convo, though.
He's there. Yeah. He's there. I'll give him that. He's in the run. I would trust the other three guys before Lamar, though, in a playoff game.
Respect. That's fair.
Allen, Burrow.
Where does Herbert fall in that category then?
Yeah. Let me know when he wins a playoff game.
Ooh, talk your talk. Talk your talk.
And he might this year with Harbaugh and everything. He's looking good.
He's
not putting up his gaudy numbers.
Yeah, they're still weird to me, man, watching them. Like, I felt like the way they were talked about going into our matchup versus since our matchup, they just feel different to me.
You know what, though? Yeah, Herbert's a guy where you could at least say, we got a guy that can.
He's talented enough, yeah.
He can go with Mahomes.
Yeah. But outside of that, it's a small list. I mean, Jaden Daniels still young, proving it. Kyler Murray, I don't believe in the Cardinals to that extent to even be able to match up with them.
No.
Purdy, we've seen that song and dance.
Stafford, he's in the. I mean, if you're talking about NFC guys, Stafford.
Would you put Jordan Love in there maybe?
Not yet.
I look at him a little bit ahead of Jaden Daniels, but like similar, the younger, potentially ready to take that next step and be guys in this league. But like I said, he got paid, but it was still just a very small sample size with him just yet. It ain't a lot. You ain't throwing Kirk in there. I know you're not, because I'm not throwing. If I'm not throwing Kirk, I know you're not throwing Kirk in there. I'm
Kirk
not throwing Dak.
This might be the year for him in the playoffs.
You're not going to throw him in there. He's not in that category.
This might be the year for him.
No, he's not. Don't do that. Kirk, Dak, they're all in the same family.
Maybe they're coming out of the NFC.
Kirk and Dak are in the same family.
Maybe we'll face off against them in the Super Bowl.
Hey, that'd be a great Super Bowl for us, man. All right, it'll be a great Super Bowl.
Purdy. Played good against them in the Super Bowl.
All right, look, I can't say no to Purdy technically.
I'm not putting him in the.
I'm just like, I'm not putting him on mine.
I'm putting him after
like,
the 5 or 6 guys we named.
Okay,
I don't think the dude's gonna choke.
No, I
don't know if he's gonna elevate like Herbert, Lamar, Burrow.
I think the other guys elevate. I think he won't choke, which is still dang good, but I think that's a little bit of the difference. Just how I look at it. Ooh.
Now he's been doing stuff this year though.
John K brought up Jared Goff.
Yeah.
They saying this the MVP front runner right now.
I don't care.
Oh, that's wild, man. He'll get no love, man.
No.
Daddy bringing up Baker Mayfield, Baker.
Not on that level.
But Goff,
we're basically doing a top 10 quarterback rankings right now.
Low key, we are. But Goff, technically, statistically, this season. Now, granted, he did have 5 picks last game, but statistically, this season, prior to the 5 picks, was viewed as like the MVP favorite because of what he was producing over there, and his team wins.
It's cool. Are you trusting him over Burrow in a big game?
No.
Are you trusting him over Burrow against Mahomes?
No. You know this, and why you gotta say, bro? You know that's the one I you know which one I'm picking.
Anyone, Josh Allen, Lamar.
No.
I'm not trusting Goff over those guys.
What about Baker? They throwing Baker Mayfield because he's playing tough this year.
He's playing tough.
It's
cute.
He didn't have a playoff win last year. He done won playoff games at 2 different organizations. He's a proven winner.
Again,
he's won the Deshaun Watson trade.
Question.
He's won the trade.
Are you taking him over Burrow? Are you taking him over those other guys?
100% not. No, absolutely not.
He's flirting with top 15 to top 10 type of player right now, but there's a separation between the guys versus everyone else. And there's about 5 or 6 that you would categorize as the guys.
I would agree.
Right now.
I would agree. Oh, okay. Because I'm trying to think. Where does Rodgers fall in the year?
I don't know what to do with him.
Come on, don't do that now. He's been the guy for a while. He was the guy a couple months ago when the season started.
Out of respect, he's still in the top 10. I still think he can play.
Why you got to say how to respect? It's like you don't want to put him in there, but because of who he is, you can put him in there. Like, what's going on? Is he? If his name wasn't Aaron Rodgers, is he not in the top 10 to you based off of this season?
It's tough. Yeah, it's tough.
Okay. They had a rough week last week. Bad matchup. Cardinals was tough team.
He still might end up with like 30 touchdowns.
Yeah.
But we know what we're seeing out there. It ain't the same right now. Nah. He could still sling it, though.
And he wouldn't be afraid of that matchup either, though. Like, keeping it all in the same convo. He definitely wouldn't be afraid of it. And I'm seeing C.J. Stroud. C.J. Stroud's a little... No, I don't No, I don't feel like he'll be nervous, but I don't know if I believe it all the way just yet right now, man.
He's trending in the
year
wrong
two.
direction.
I'm about to say that year 2, man. It's hitting a little different right now. Man, they said it's the curse of giving advice. See, ever since my man had that Caleb Williams, hey, this is how you gotta do it moment.
Oh, he's been on too many podcasts too.
This is also true. You know how when you get the podcast, when you start being in front of that camera while you're an active player, it gets bad really quick. You seen Parsons? They got Parsons over there talking about fire. Man, it's the coach's fault. It's like, bro, you can't be saying that. You ain't getting no sacks now. Hold on, you can't be saying that. You ain't balling out now. Now you gotta chill now.
He got that Bleacher Report pod though.
You know how it is. Though. He's like, yeah,
helping the business out, helping out the company.
Yeah. But yeah, man. Okay.
Yeah, I'd actually, based off what I've seen from Russ, these 3 games, he's back, so he's in my top 5 QB rankings right now.
All right, I like it, then, man. I like it.
Because a lot of how I judge my QB rankings and how I organize it is just based off how do I feel about you in a big game. Do or die game tomorrow. Who do I want?
Trevor Walker brought up Jalen Hurts.
Yeah. He's probably in the top 10 still. I can't unsee what I'm seeing. It's just crazy. He looks old. He looks broken down. But he's still getting it done. So I got to give the dude credit.
It's
That's
weird.
I'm having him in the top 10.
It's weird.
Still got to have him in the top 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just thinking, where would I have him versus like a Herbert? You got to give Hurts the credit for what he's done.
Hurts has already accomplished more than me.
Yeah,
man.
That's what I mean. But like in a game tomorrow, who do you like? It does feel like Herbert. I'm telling you, with Harbaugh
I'm taking
and
Herbert,
stuff,
unfortunately.
yeah,
I'm going to take Herbert, unfortunately, man.
I feel like he's due. I think this is the last chance.
It's because the coach, too. When you throw Harbaugh in there with it, I feel better about that tandem than the Philly.
And I've seen Herbert carry his team and be clutch a lot. It's not like he chokes in.
No, Herbert's a good player. No. Hurts is a good player. Herbert, to me, is more talented than Hurts. I think Hurts has been in a better situation since he's been in Philly. Whereas with Herbert, he's kind of dealt with what you've seen. The different coaches, the coordinators, the personnel change. They're trying to figure it out. Whereas I think it's just been a little bit more structurally stable for Jalen Hurts, man, in terms of like them having an identity of how they want to attack teams. The tush push, like all of this type of stuff is like these are staples to Hurts QB style. So, all right, what about Tua? Where's he falling? Tua was balling out the other day too.
Not even.
What was that? Was that last night?
Close to this conversation.
That was last night. Yeah, it was last night. He was playing. Yeah, he tried to knock himself out again. Did you see the man?
Yeah.
I'm like, Tua, you gotta chill, bro. You gotta chill. He tried to knock himself out, man. I'm convinced. He like
Frank K saying Tua is better than Hurts. Get out of here.
I can't agree with that one. I can't agree with that one. Does he really feel like maybe college? Maybe he's talking college.
Tua's not better than Baker.
Yeah, he might be talking
Tua's
college.
not better than Kirk Cousins.
Tua's not. Do you like Tua over Kyler Murray?
No.
Same. Who do you like Tua over?
Not
would
many.
you take him over Trevor Lawrence? I think I would.
I guess I'd have to at this point, but if I'm a franchise and I'm drafting, I'm taking Trevor Lawrence over Tua.
Tua versus Brock Purdy.
I'm taking that chance of
Tua versus Brock Purdy.
Get Trevor Lawrence right because of the upside.
Tua versus Brock Purdy.
Brock Purdy. It's not even a question.
Tua versus Baker Mayfield. Did you say you taking Baker?
I'd take Baker.
You take Baker? Okay.
Yeah.
Tua versus Jameis Winston.
Tua. You got to get Tua.
Tua versus Deshaun Watson.
Tua.
Tua versus...
He's probably top 20.
Jacoby Brissett.
Tua.
Tua versus...
I'm taking Jaden Daniels over Tua.
Okay. Drake May then. What about Drake then?
It's almost like the Trevor Lawrence starting a franchise. I would take my chances with Caleb Williams, take my chances with a Drake May over...
fair enough.
Getting Tua and what he's proven.
Where he's at right now. Yeah, okay.
But yeah, Tua over what he's done for sure.
Tua versus Sam Darnold.
Oh, that's tough. Damn. That's I think the range too.
Yeah, but it's I feel like they about what, bro? About what? Yeah. I know you taking Kirk over Tua.
Darnold.
I know you got Kirk over Tua.
Yeah,
so I ain't gonna go
Kirk
there
for sure.
I know you going Dak over Tua.
I don't know about that.
Oh, dang, Deke! How you gonna do Dak like that, man? How you gonna do Dak like that? Don't let Tua getting paid big money too. Don't you say the contract. Tua getting paid handsomely. We're talking there was a $5 to $8 million tops. They all in the same boat now. Tua getting what, 55, 52, 53. He's up there. They all in the same stratosphere. The money can't be a part of this one. They are literally they're in the same.
Yeah,
Tua's getting
Dak, Tua, and
50s.
Sam Darnold.
Yeah, they're all in the. Yeah.
That's 19, 20, and 21 right there, probably. I'd take Goff over Tua.
I'm taking Goff over Tua.
Probably even Geno Smith.
Oh, I can't go there. And I like Geno. Tua be slinging it, man. He had bad moments. He has a lot of bad moments.
In big games.
Right,
when he's going up against
the
quarterback that has talent and has a good arm.
No, fair. But I don't think
and he always
Geno,
looks less than.
I just don't think Geno even puts you in fighting position versus some of these dudes, is what I'm saying. Like, I feel like Tua is at least going to have you thinking maybe you could lie to yourself. But we know how it's going to end. Jimmy G, right? But I feel like with some of these other...
playing good these last couple of years.
Yes.
He's had some moments.
He's had moments, but we haven't seen him get a chance to have the big failures, what I'm saying. Whereas, like, at least with Tua be having his teams, like, relevant enough. Man, when they dropped 70 on Denver a year ago, he was like, yo, what it way, man? Everybody was on notice, and then we seen what happened afterwards.
Gets colder.
Exactly. But he at least gives you a chance, the illusion of, okay, maybe these guys are like that this year.
I resent this comment by Black and Yellow Texas Steel. He says, Tua tore us up the other season. He did not.
What season?
He threw 4 would-be picks. We just dropped all of them. It was on Sunday Night Football. It was like Kenny's second or third start.
Because it's not.
We were at Miami.
This is not. Oh, yeah.
It wasn't a high-scoring game. They won like 16-10 or 16-13.
We had the pick in that one, right?
Yeah, Kenny threw
that's
2
what it
late
was.
picks.
Yeah. Bro, he ain't spank us. Get out of here. That was a Tua game.
They had good.
That was a Tua game.
2 early drives, I think.
Yeah. But that was a Tua-style game, man. He going to West Coast you to death, rhythm pass, and after that, it's like, yeah, it's going to get flat. Hope for a Tyreek explosive play or a Jalen Watt explosive play. Ex-Consa says Tua spanked the Bills this year. Yeah, hey, he did, man. 2 times.
Did he?
All right, both times. Both times, man. Down in Miami.
That's a lie.
They
lost both games.
He cooked the Bills in Miami for 4 quarters. It was crazy what he did to them boys down there.
That was on Thursday Night Football, like week 2 or week 3. He smoked. And I remember I picked the Dolphins in that one.
He cooked the Bills for 4 quarters down there.
No, that's the one he got hurt on.
Deke, he cooked the Bills for 4 quarters that game, bro. You would have believed what he was doing out there, man.
They just lost a couple weeks ago.
And then he was just cooking the other time when they just played them boys, man. He was cooking again, man. So I'm with you, man. He was fire. Shout out to Tua. I told you, I like when Tua plays, man. I'm a Tua fan, all right? I'm a big Tua fan. I love to see him as the opposing quarterback. Love to see it.
I think we got a couple of supers that rolled in while we were just talking QBs there.
Oh, good. And TG just hit me too. Say he's good. Oh, all right.
TG's good?
Yeah, he said he's
good.
good.
Want to read these or no?
Let's hold off on those real quick. Let's get him stay on schedule, and then we can get back to the supers right after that.
Sure.
All right. Like I said, man, if y'all are digging how we doing it, though, man, don't forget to hit that like button one time for the culture and subscribe if you are new to the channel. Let's call up the homie, get him involved.
Got some new headphones for today.
Hey, man, you better rep your set. Rep your set, Deke.
How you guys like them?
Yeah. And tell them the truth now. Yeah.
What?
Tell them the truth how y'all feel about them headphones. Man, I got the wrong graphic up and everything. If y'all don't like them, say, Deke, man, them headphones weak.
I won't be offended by it.
Listen, man, if y'all don't like the headphones, be like, Deke, your headphones are trash, bro. We think your headphones is weak. They fugazi.
Dollar Tree.
Yeah. Sound like Lizzo said on them. That's what they say. Yeah.
Damn, this is like noise canceling.
Yeah. In studio jerks right there, man. In studio.
These are nice.
Shout out. Ladies and gents, you got me over there, T. Jizzle, you got me? You
They're
got me?
These T-Move headphones.
Hey, man, they trying to play.
No, these are nice.
Hey, man, so shout out. Man. Let me go ahead and intro the homie there since Deke got on the fire new headphones
Beats
today.
by Drew.
Beats by... They said that boy got the fake head. Said he got the T-Boo Beats by Dre's on, man. Y'all gotta chill, man. Those some nice headphones.
These are sweet.
Those some nice. They look team official. Like that's Bose. Yeah, you know the Bose, man. I heard NFL do a lot of the Bose giveaways, man. That's what I've been hearing, man. So that might be some of them officials, man. But shout out.
Okay.
But for those of you that don't know, y'all know what time it is, man. We are joined right now by that man. Pittsburgh Steelers linebacker, former West Virginia Mountaineer. They say it's almost heaven. And it's a backyard brawl happening this week, too, on the hoops court. But more importantly, man, I'm talking about one half of the locker mates, my mother freaking locker mate, Terrence Garvin, a.k.a. TG. Coach Garvin! Oh, my God, it's Coach. The D.C. Florida Memorial. Bowling. How my dog, man?
What's up, man? How we feel?
Man, shoot, everything good. Everything is good. The guys went down to went down to Landover, took care of business. Love to see that. So yeah, man, can't complain. How you though?
Everything's everything. Life,
I like it now.
Trying to figure.
Subscribe if you are new to the channel.
They didn't hear any of that.
Well, perfect. Let's go ahead and run that thing. Bid act in one time for the culture. If you know, you know. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we are joined right now by that one and only man, the Pittsburgh Steelers linebacker. I'm talking about that former West Virginia Mountaineer. They say it's almost heaven. And I'm talking about one half of the locker mates, my mother freaking locker mate, the homie Terrence Garvin, a.k.a. TG.
Nice.
There you go, Florida Memorial defense coordinator. I see you rocking out. There it is. Man. Hey, man, so nice I had to do it twice. So for those of you that don't know, what had happened to start the show off with my homie, we was basically talking about how he had put a hex. He put some hoodoo on the Pitt Panthers football team. He was hating on them last week. Coming to the game, Holstein gets hurt. They lose to UVA. Now they on the ropes a little bit for their playoff hopes. But granted, other teams in the ACC lost, so they still got life. They still got action. But TG, why was you hating on them, bro?
Well,
why would you do that?
West Virginia's been outside of
Like,
the
what's your
club
deal?
for about 4 weeks.
West
He's hating
Virginia
from
been
outside the club
bubble for 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Man, that Pitt team's terrible, man. Reality set in. They were stealing wins. They were stealing wins. Reality set in. You couldn't steal forever. Like, reality set in.
No, our quarterback just got hurt. That's it.
Quarterback got hurt, man. Quarterback definitely got hurt.
That's not an elite team.
Our backup QB pulled a Trubisky and just went rogue and started throwing picks down the field.
Hey, TG, it's like first play my man get in the game. He chucked that thing 40 yards of the double coverage. I said, yo, what did you do?
I respect the shot, though. First play in, take a shot.
First play, this what you want? Yeah.
I respect it. First play in, take a shot. I respect it. I do. I respect it. I just don't think that's I don't think they're tough, but they got Clemson this week, right? That's what we said. So
bounce
they'll
back
lose
week,
that
they
this
said.
weekend.
Well, we'll see who our quarterback is.
Hold
They'll
on,
lose
is
by
Holstein
at
not back yet?
I don't know. It looked like concussion, maybe.
Man, they're losing by 14
That might be a second or
this
third
weekend,
this year.
Dude, did you say by 14? Yo, you got chill.
They're losing by 14 this weekend.
Clemson ain't score. Clemson ain't 14 points. That better now. No.
Clemson's 14 points better than that team, man. Clemson will beat them boys by 14, and then we'll go back to it. They'll beat them again. They'll be Pitt. Back to it.
If Holstein playing, man, Pitt gonna win. All right.
Narduzzi gave us an update. He says we don't talk about
they win
injuries,
if he plays, bro.
but he seemed okay.
Real, I hope they all play. They don't win if he plays. They don't win if he plays.
You see, he don't matter. It don't matter. It's just it's Pitt. They go lose.
Yeah, that's not. They don't win this weekend. Nothing gets them to win this weekend.
But
you with me?
But all I'm saying is this though. They might be highly motivated. You drop 2, but you see how you still got some lifeline
At home.
They might be
hostile environment.
They might be a little vibed up. They might say, "Hey man, we got a chance to still make something, backdoor our way into the playoffs." They might.
Yeah.
Miami
That's all
loses
I'm
a
saying.
couple.
Yeah.
I don't see that. I just don't see that. I just don't see it. Like, I think the reality's setting in. I think they lost to SMU. And I think now they on that tour. You know what I mean? They on that tour where it's like, now I got to play tough teams. I had to see a Clemson. I had to see. Now I'm on that tour. Virginia wasn't we're not just going to say they were bad.
No, Virginia's
just
straight.
not nice. You know what I mean?
We should have won and would have won if Holstein stayed healthy.
You still wouldn't have beat them, though. I don't think that. Still wouldn't.
We had momentum. Things were looking up.
They beat V-Tech. Did y'all beat?
Say it again, no?
We didn't play VTech.
Y'all didn't play V-Tech?
No.
V-Tech would have beat you. You know. I just think y'all are on that side of the ACC. You know what I mean? Like, when I listen to you, and I'll be like, did you play them?
TG, now we're losing you.
Hey, I'm about to say, that's on you, TG. Where you at, man?
Nice losses on that.
Hold on,
hear me?
Hold on, we lost for a second. All right, we back now.
No, I'm saying they just on that side of the ACC to where it's a little bit, to me, that's the lighter side. Because I think y'all take a couple losses on that.
There's no
side.
divisions anymore.
So why? All right. So either way, I'm just saying if y'all played like Virginia Tech, y'all don't play them.
We got Clemson and Louisville coming up.
Clemson will beat you.
And we just
Louisville's
played
definitely
SMU.
gonna beat you. SMU beat you.
They did, unfortunately.
That's 4 right there. That's 4 right there. You just lost to Virginia. That's 5. You
Shouldn't
see
have
it?
lost
Did you play Duke?
No.
That boy bringing up
That's
Duke.
6.
Hey, yo, you
Yeah,
funny.
that's 6 right there.
Come
Like
on.
that. Like you see it.
Ah, Duke.
I mean, you just played the other teams. Yeah, I just gave you 6 L's right there.
But they ain't get Florida State though. If they would have played Florida State, they would have worked Florida State. You know that.
They'd have beat Florida
They'd
State.
have whooped Florida
They'd have beat
State.
Florida State.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'd have beat Florida State. I give you that.
Boston College.
We got them
Boston College
last
would
game,
beat
I
them.
think.
Oh, he said last game of the season.
Boston
He said
College
Boston
is
College
gonna
coming
beat-
up.
Boston College
Hey,
is
what
gonna
about Syracuse?
Oh.
And Syracuse might beat them.
We already played them and smoked
Oh,
them. Wait,
man,
TG,
Syracuse
TG,
suck,
you just
man.
got exposed. TG,
Syracuse doesn't suck,
man.
TG, we
Syracuse
played them
does
and
not
smoked
suck.
them on Thursday Night Football a couple games ago. McCord threw 5
Syracuse.
picks. So Syracuse wasn't beating us.
Hey, Pitt got off with Syracuse, man.
Okay.
UNC.
Syracuse doesn't suck though.
UNC.
UNC is
Yeah.
not nothing. North Carolina's nothing.
All right, we
They're
beat
not
them.
nothing.
Cal.
Cal's not. Cal's a good game for
It
y'all.
depends on
You
where
got
you
the pick
play.
schedule pulled up
It
now.
depends
Yeah.
on where the Cal game is too.
Yeah, that's
Depends
a good
on where
game
the Cal
for y'all.
game is.
Well, we
If
beat
you gotta
Cal
go
at
to
home.
Cal,
Yeah.
you go to a Cal, they beat you. Easy.
Well, we beat them at home.
Okay. Cool. I just rattled off
What about
8-9
West
losses
Virginia?
for you. You beat West V. This is the worst West V team we've had in decades.
I don't know.
The worst?
This seems like the
This the
standard.
worst
This
West-
seems like the
this the-
average West Virginia team.
Man,
This
I
the
thought
West
you.
West V team we've had in
Hey, hold on
decades.
now, TG. You told me this West Virginia team was like legit contenders. Y'all was gonna knock off Penn State. Then it was backyard brawl. You got
They
a
were going to be the next to the
quarterback.
Big 12.
Yeah, your quarterbacks would be better than Holstein. Man, y'all got your own version of Travis Hunter over there and Ronnie Gallagher. Like that's what you told me, man.
Yeah. But we young. This just not. We not ready yet.
Oh, so
We'll be
y'all
back.
Colorado last year is what you telling me.
Holstein's a freshman
Yeah.
at quarterback.
Okay, he said they Colorado last year. That's it. You see, Colorado this year, nice. Colorado last year, work in progress. I
We
got you.
fired our D coordinator. Like we're going
Ooh.
through like things. We're changing
Ooh,
stuff. up.
y'all breaking up the family? Oh,
I think
man.
that happened after the Pitt game.
Oh man, they said they got some internal conflict in that household over there, man.
We're still more than like, bro. Don't panic. We'll bounce back. This is an elite year for Pitt. Like this is an elite year for Pitt. Y'all are doing great right
I
now.
can't say elite.
And I
It's
just
a good
I just
season.
rattled off like 8 losses that you should be sitting on. But this is an elite year for Pitt.
Not elite. Not elite. Elite is winning ACC championships.
I don't see y'all
Having a
winning the
quarterback
ACC
as a Heisman
championship for a
finalist.
minute,
That's
though.
an elite type of season.
With this new world, then you got to deal with a Miami consistently. You're not gonna.
They're
win
not.
that ACC
They're not that
championship.
good. Clearly.
Yeah, but they're always gonna be tough. You know, like with this new NIL world, they're gonna be tough.
We
This
just
is dope
hired a
for
new
them.
AD.
Hey, my man
He's-
said with
he's
the new
familiar with the
NIL,
world.
everybody got Miami action.
He's killing it. He's
Yeah,
already bringing in tons
Miami
of money.
about to always be tough.
This new AD knows how to raise funds.
Just
Came from
it's
Auburn.
not. Your shot was when Kenny was there. That was your
Ooh,
shot.
Okay.
That was your shot.
It was one of them.
Okay.
But
That was your
we
shot.
got a quarterback for these next few years.
Hey, TG, does Holstein stay at Pitt?
The way he's playing, yeah.
No, he's out of there.
No, the way he's
had
been
a
playing
good
and him
year.
getting
He's
hurt.
out of there.
He's back.
I would say, does he stay? But I say, because he's a
out of
Bama
there.
guy that came here. Does he stay here? Is this big enough for him?
He's back.
No. He had a good year. He's done what he's supposed to do.
He's been struggling recently.
Don't you
now
downplay him.
No,
he's
recently, his
No,
last few games haven't been that good.
Yeah, you just said
But he's still good.
because he got hurt. He knows
he was heating up in that game. He didn't start good that game, but he was heating up, and you're
out of
first-hand
there.
witness
He's
what he
about
can
to
do in the
go get
second
an
half and the
NIL
fourth quarter.
Somebody's about to pay that.
Wait, say you a first-hand witness to that one, man. You see what he can do.
Yeah.
You know how he get the second half. You know, TG, you seen that West Virginia game. That's what he said. You know how that goes, man.
Yeah.
As long as the game's close, he can clutch up.
Man. Somebody's going to take that, get us some money.
It's going to be us.
Gonna be their quarterback.
Narduzzi said we're taking care of him.
Y'all don't have enough in the pot to take care of him. Well, somebody's going to offer
This
him
new
everything.
AD, he's cooking some stuff up.
Hey, I'm about to say, man, they paying some of these people out here. Some people getting paid.
We got a good alumni system. We got a good alumni database here. Aaron Donald, Larry Fitzgerald, Kenny, first-round pick.
They did say the Pitt database is a little bit stronger than the West Virginia database. I did kind of hear that.
The alumni, yeah.
I kind of hear that.
I can see that. Just right now.
It's like, I don't know about this one. Hey, West Virginia, you
Danny
got some
Marino.
guys. You y'all got some guys, but I was like, Pitt got some heavy hitters. Yeah.
There's some guys in there. But you got to think, Kenny went first round? Kenny was
Yeah.
first round, right? Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, he's got
That's
some
a
money.
first
in the
round
bank.
pick, man. Heck yeah.
There's an AD that was there.
Yeah, because they say Kenny is like Geno, basically.
He's not like Geno. Geno got 100 million.
He's like
They gave
Geno,
Geno 100
basically.
of them. They gave Geno 100 of them. There's levels. They gave Geno 100. And Geno starts. Geno's a guy. Geno's still racking it up over there. Geno just don't got time to come back there.
Geno or Tua?
Geno.
I agree.
Oh,
I agree.
Whoa.
I actually agree with you, TG.
Whoa. TG.
Easy call.
TG. What? How you get to that conclusion?
That's an easy call.
How you get there?
Geno's just way better than Tua.
But like, where?
I agree.
Just his control.
Maybe not way better, but I'd take him over Tua. Yeah.
What's he control?
Game, I think his arm is
He's
better.
tall. He's taller. We can say he's taller.
Better arm.
He's better. He reads the.
He's more. He has more availability. We'll say that. All right. Yeah.
He reads the field better. He's better.
Man, that's tough. That's tough. And I like
got a
Geno
bigger
lot.
arm.
I like Geno. That's a stretch, right? That's a little. How much you say? How much you say? Geno got? How much you say he got paid?
They gave him 100.
Oh, just 100?
Yeah, they gave him 100. You know, timing is everything.
Oh, okay. I see. I was like, I don't think too. She ain't answering the phone for the 100. Yeah.
Yeah, timing's everything.
Okay, that's what it is then. Got you. Okay.
I think it was the time Geno was the highest paid quarterback in the league too. Everybody's the highest paid at the time.
I don't know about that.
That's what it was. The way you just tried to lump all of that in there like that.
I don't think $30 million was ever highest paid quarterback.
He said at
saying-
some point in time, $30 million was the highest.
At the time, 30 million was the high point.
I think that was like 15th highest paid.
He said at some point in time, 30 would have been the highest paid in some time in the NFL. Just as a whole.
2005, yeah.
Respect, man. Respect. I like it. Ride with your guy, bro. You go ride for his guy, man. I like it. He say, at some point that 30 mil mattered, bro. Just remember that.
Come on, man.
Yeah, shout out, bro. Shout out. But all right. We're gonna talk to what we need to talk about, man, because people want to hear your thoughts on it, man. We got to get your commentary on it, man. But Steelers, Commanders, man. Overall, what was your thoughts on the situation, man, on that game, man? How'd it played out?
I thought that was a dogfight. Elite game, real good game. Two elite teams at this point. I thought it was a dogfight. I thought discipline come down to the last couple plays. This is a couple plays that separate that.
Ball key.
Yeah, discipline. Discipline. I think the Pittsburgh just knows how to win those games. That's Pittsburgh style.
Yeah.
So it's like those type games are built for Pittsburgh. Like they want close, tight, come down to who just can lock in on the details, and I think that's I think it's an underrated specialty of Coach T. Like, he knows how to get the details locked in on. He knows how to bring the situation out of moments. So it's like, I think they want fights like that. Styles
He
make
comfortable
fights.
being uncomfortable. Heck yeah.
Yeah, they want those uncomfortable. Like, he's the person on the chessboard to take the queens off the board. Like, let's just take all this off. Yeah, let's play like this. Like,
so let's make this game weird real quick. Come on. Like, oh, you
let's play
want to
like
do
this.
that?
So it's like, I thought he played a good game. I think the Russ effect is there. I think you can feel his presence. You can feel his energy out there on the field. It just feels like they draw it up a little bit more. They feel just a little bit more. It just feels dangerous.
Yeah. Like
something can happen. They'll throw that deep ball on you, or they'll take that deep over the middle, that deep dagger, that 10-yard control. Like, they'll throw that. I think Pickens has woken up. I mean, I think he's woken up night and day since Russ has taken over.
Yeah.
So
no more snap management issues.
They did hit him with the low management at one point. Yeah.
Yeah.
All that's with the rest now.
It seems like he enjoys playing football. Like he enjoys being out there running around. You can feel his energy. I think Najee's running really hard. You could tell he's running like he's trying to get paid. He's running hard. A little bit swifty. He got nicked up a little bit. I think that's the whole thing about the style. I think he has that style. It's just, can you live with it?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like.
Well, I mean, he still has some explosive plays in the game too, though.
He did. He had some good runs. And I mean, even him getting nicked up, it wasn't nothing. Like, he walked it back, but it's still like, it's just living that style, That's really I think that's truly the question. It's like, can you run like that consistently over the years? I think he's always giving glimpses of moments and stuff, but it's like this consistency over the year. But I think he's running great this year.
Because I say, up until this moment, he kind of has, right? Like, we've seen 3.5 years of him, being durable, being reliable, always available. And the other part, which we'll talk about in a second with the other running back, but with Najee, he doesn't really put the ball on the ground either.
Sure. That Jalen Warren play, that was an interesting play. I thought, I don't know, because like, they'll let that
talk to me, TG. Talk to me.
Let that scrum go on the offensive side. So it's like, because I've seen running backs just totally get off the ground and get that rug.
Yeah, get pushed up in there.
Yeah. So it's like, I see them do it offensively.
They'll gain 5, 7, 8 yards on it.
You see some of these Najee runs. He'll get tackled at like the 2, but then the whole line is pushing him for a first down.
Right.
It's kind of like, I thought, if you watch it, it's almost like they appreciate that rugby style because it's not super physical, but it's a push.
Yeah.
And I thought it's like the tush push. Like,
it is low key.
Kind of similar to a moment in there.
Mm-hmm.
To let that play go. I thought his momentum stopped, but it's kind of like they let those go a little bit now. So that was a good play defensively.
Yeah.
Rip that out. That was a good play. They get paid too.
Yeah.
So
now, as a whole, any concerns with Warren in terms of the fumbling stuff?
I mean, you don't want to fumble. Yeah. That's the hopes and the dreams carrying with them.
Yeah.
I think his game is solid. Like, he does the grimy work. His pass protection is elite. Like, he's really good at that. So it's kind of like, even though it's I'm mad you put the ball on the ground, he does some of that other dirty work.
Oh, yeah. You see him in the return game. You see him catching some screen, little dump off passes. Like, he still was a productive player. Even on Sunday, he was just, like you said, he got the bad time with the fumble, man.
I thought he was exactly what we needed too, because some of the runs with Najee were stalling out. He wasn't as efficient as what Warren was doing whenever we were handing it off to Warren. Provided a spark, but then, you can't be fumbling it.
Yeah, you just gotta hold on to the ball. And that was a play. Like, that wasn't because it was a fumble, but it wasn't like you just, I don't want to say just put it down, like they made a play. Mm-hmm. You with me? Like, they
I'm
made
with
a
you.
play. That was more of a
TG, I'm with you. It's just I got this weird devil's advocate. And you know how it's like I got my Steelers, like, let's just feel good about it, and that's the way we are. And then I got that Coach Tomlin side where you like, bro, don't you be seeking that comfort, bro. Hold on to that day.
Right,
ball,
don't seek
man.
comfort now.
Hold on to that ball, bro. Like,
hold on to the ball.
We seen Najee get hit. We were seeing James Conner get hit. We were seeing L. Bell get hit. We didn't see these dudes get hit, take some shots, man. But hold on to that ball, man. Hold on to that ball.
Hold on to the ball. It don't matter what it is. You're carrying the hopes and dreams with you. We need it.
No.
We need it. We got to have it.
Now, you kind of talked a little bit about GP, but what you feeling, man? Like, we believing it even more so now, man? Has he kind of put all the nonsense to rest? Are we all the way in a good space with him now?
I think winning just fixes everything, you know? It's the ultimate cure. So it's kind of like I think he's still him. I don't think nothing's per se. I don't want to say just night and day different. Like I think
he still got that GP in him now. Don't trip.
Yeah,
he still
like,
got that.
He's still him.
Hey, did you see that? I finally went back and seen when he slammed my man on the return.
Yeah.
When on the interception, when he like jumped on him.
I'm like, yo, it's hilarious. I just like watching him, bro. He's funny.
And that's what I mean. Like he's still him. Like I don't like ain't nothing changed. It's just the same. You know, it's kind of like live to be a hero, die a villain. Like it's like the same thing you love him for would be the same thing you
hate him for.
Yeah. So it's kind of like I think he's him. He just.
Right, like we just saw all good things from him this week. We didn't see anything that
it didn't hurt us this week.
Made you scratch your head. Right.
He made the freaky catch in the end zone. Like everything was a positive as a whole.
When he caught that slant, he's pinballing around and jumping up, doing the stiff arm. All right,
because even
you didn't fumble.
Even with the slant,
you had the ball secure in those moments, but we could see how it could
arm is funny.
Not be the case
even with
in
the
future
slant
weeks.
though. You could argue, like, bro, he could have just kept it outside and got missing. Like, he did all the, I'm cut this thing back.
He tried to get busy. He was trying to get busy.
Like, it's like the same thing you love about him. It's like, man, just go outside.
Hey, it was there.
So, you know, it's like, I just think he's on the positive right now. And he making plays. Like, that catch was freaky.
Yeah.
He made it look routine, but it was freaky. That was nice.
Facts.
You know, it's like, I think he is I think he's something break down and so where's that at?
Just throw it up there to him, give him opportunity.
Yeah. I think him and Russ got that trust. But I quietly think Calvin Austin is Russ is like, hey,
that's his. He keep wanting to put it on Calvin Austin, bro. I'm like, yo, that's 4 times like you done took that shot over there now, bro. What you looking at, man? What you seeing?
Yeah, he get in trouble.
You see it?
But he likes that type of receiver. That's his thing. That's how he like that.
He say, little guy that can run fast, go get this, man. I'm gonna put it out
there. Van Jefferson's the odd man out.
On a runaway. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about? He tries to go to that.
No, thanks. Now, Deke said, does that mean Van Jefferson the odd man out?
I think. With Mike Williams getting more snaps. And obviously, I think you're right. He does view Calvin Austin as this locket type. He's trying to get him the ball.
I think he's the odd man out post pro. Like, I think he's one of them dudes that's like, he's in a perfect spot. Perfect, like, because he's in that 3 role, that 4 role, but it's like, you got to come see me. Yeah. You got to see him. He's one of them dudes that hit you on a big 3rd down. It's like, I forgot about him. You know?
Yeah.
You know, I told you that since Fire moved, hey, did you see that? You know, so it's like
he gonna get his targets, get in there, touch that paint real quick.
I like him though. I just think that offense, as much as people like, it just feels different. It feels like an explosive offense right now. Yeah. It feels like it can do a lot of different things, you know. And I think you still got that Justin Field package that's gonna come in here in a minute.
No,
where it's like that'll be a nice change up.
No.
Well,
I pray we don't.
No, we can't do that.
I pray we don't.
No, we can't do that.
What do you mean?
We don't. Now we just totally aware.
Hey, talk about TG. Hear him out.
Oh, no, that's gimmicky stuff. It's one quarterback. If your quarterback's cooking, you got your guy.
That's his mindset,
yeah, I don't like any of that gimmicky stuff. I didn't like it when the Saints did it with Breeze and Taysom Hill.
I think that's it. That's what he is, like a Taysom. Like, I think you come give it a change up. You still keep it happy. You keep it a little bit like, hey, don't forget about me.
Here's the thing. And if you're in the red zone or 3rd down, critical moment, I can live with Russ not getting it. But if you're trying to do this weird gimmicky Fields package and it doesn't work, I'm pissed off then. Because you got a guy in Russ.
We fell in love. I like that. I think that's cool.
It's not even that. No, it's just it's one quarterback.
He's like, yo, if this is my quarterback, whoever the starting quarterback is, that's the guy. That's the only guy he want touching that rock or being the main ball handler.
I think they'll wet his beak and they'll get some points out of that.
It'll keep him happy long term if you give him a little bit of this now. Whereas if you don't give him anything, I think when you try to come back to it, whenever that is, whether it's negotiating this all season, however it is, I think it's a lot more friction there, man.
I think Russ is giving you such an arm. He's giving you such a confidence and ability to throw the ball that I think it gives you that extra, that wildcat offense that truly, because it's not.
But
that you're
TG,
scared
how
to
do you
get hurt.
take the ball out of Russ's hands when you seeing him do what he do?
Yeah, exactly.
But I think you can put it in Justin Fields' hands and run a little bit of a, like I said, wildcat. Now you got to use that safety. You better bring that extra piece up in here.
Yeah, because they make you play 11 on 11. If Fields is out there, you got to play 11 on 11.
11 on 11.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do them Tebow dunk passes. You can, like, that could be a problem come close to the end zone, you know? It could be a problem on the 3rd and 2. You got to use on them pieces. You can run leads with, it's just a lot of stuff you can do with it. So it's like, I'm just saying, it's not gone yet. I think Russ is absolutely balling. I think Russ is playing really well.
And that's your that's your team too. I know how you felt, y'all got history.
I like Russ. Man.
Y'all got history. Who's got my back? My dog say, "Yo, I've been a fan of Russ. Hey, man, I know this one. I know this one
for a minute." You know,
it's with do NFL guys watch other NFL guys? Yes. All right. Yes. All right.
Yeah. I was a fan. I like them boys. You know,
that's funny, man.
Bobby's still out there, man.
Bobby's still hooping. Hey,
I thought that was dope. Bobby and Russ getting to play each other in such different.
And the jersey swap too was hard. Yeah. The jersey swap was hard with the boys. Dope. I forget they're the same draft class too.
And I know them boys definitely feeling great because it's like
because the team organization moved on.
It wasn't nothing last year. They winning, they tough. It's like man, we both prime. We 7-2s. Like
and look, and both of their former employees moved on from them at some point, and you could definitely see the uptick, man. So I'm digging that. Definitely dig that, man. Speaking of that though, how you feel about Mike Williams, man?
Man, big play. Welcome to the team. I thought he played good. I think he's a big body, big speed. You know, he gives me like it's like a different kind of. Because I want to say like a Martavis feel, but it's a different.
But it's
kind of feel.
Because he's not Martavis, he's not all the way Claypool, he's not all the way GP, but he's like weirdly in that vein.
Yeah, he's in that room.
But I don't know how which one we would put him more versus the other of those three, though, man.
I think we just got to see how it continues to do. At this point,
he's a deep off to a great start.
He
feels like almost like a better Sammy Coates, you know what I mean?
Bigger, more a little bit more like controlled wide receiver Sammy Coates, whereas Sam was more just like speed, but it was wild.
He's like big speed, big speed, big speed. You know, poor man Calvin.
Okay, I saw somebody say Andre Johnson. I'm like, okay, yeah, I can see
that. Andre. I'm just trying to give him that room.
Because I was like, Martavis to me was a little bit stiffer, but he was a little bit stiffer to me. I think Mike got a little bit more like he can move a little bit better.
Sammy was kind of stiff. Yeah, I'm trying to give you a receiver that's like stiff but go get it.
Yeah,
you know,
the Andre Johnson low key though. That I like that one. I can see that one.
I like that one too.
Brandon Marshall.
That's another good one.
I like that one a lot. Yeah,
but Williams is faster than Marshall.
Yeah, Marshall was bigger. Like Marshall definitely had like that brolic build
that
out
style,
there.
Though.
Yeah, but definitely that same style.
Mike Evans.
I feel like Marshall kind of,
but he is faster than Evans.
Yeah,
he can take the top off the defense better.
Feels like Van Jefferson. He's just a little bit more. Like he's like that
bigger,
upright,
faster version.
Like, yeah, he's like a bigger version of that. Like he feels like that flow though. You know.
Respect.
That was really a big catch too, if you think about it. His
what?
first opportunity,
3rd and 8,
coming off of what happened with the Jets though too. Because imagine if he drops that.
What? They killing him. Aaron Rodgers somewhere killing him. Told you. I don't even know why y'all did it. Go back to the
Steelers fans are smoking him too.
Facts.
Why did we make this trade? This dude can't catch. Obviously, Rodgers was right.
Yeah,
it was a huge catch.
Should have been on the red line. Yeah.
I mean, it was easy for I don't know how to describe it. I mean, it's a catch a receiver should make, a professional.
But it's
receiver
very hard to. It's very hard to make.
Willie May style.
Yeah, trust me.
Looking up over like that.
At the professional level, they've made it look routine, but that is not an easy catch, especially in that moment too, with all the stakes on the line. Like, nah.
Man, I think all plays are a play in the league.
Facts. Nothing is easy. Yeah.
James Pierre's catch was easy.
I think people, because I'm just, you know, you see people drop.
TG, hold on.
You see people drop layups.
My man,
you know?
he just brought it up. He said my man Pierre
easy.
on the punt, on the fake punt, hit my man in the chest.
Okay, yeah, like you seen the layup. He dropped the layup. Like, you know, so
they say don't drop it. Don't drop it.
Oh, you know that's the only thing they tell you on that fake punt.
Don't drop it.
Just catch it.
Hey, hit it right. I was thinking about Rod G. I was like, yo, five deliver that thing to Hey Bay caught it. I said, man, we done put that thing in Pierre and Pierre then. Oh, dang on Pierre. You ain't gonna never get another fake while you in here in Pittsburgh, man. It's over for you, bro. You ain't gonna never get another one call for you, man. But how did you feel about the decision?
Do we run it back with him though if someone leaves him wide open again because of the drop? I'd give him one more chance.
Coach T did say we are always taking risks. We're always going to be thoughtfully aggressive in that. He was like, you're not going to just change the, don't cover these guys and put all this pressure on my coverage. Yeah, he was like, we're not about to do that. Like, if you do that, I'm going to throw this every single time. He's like, you just got to execute it. But I was going to say, how'd you feel about the call, though, TG, at that time in the game, backed up where we were? Obviously, we don't complete it. They get points off of it. Did you like that call? Would you have done that again if it was on you?
I love the call. It was there. It was
there. It was a 30-plus yarder. Easily.
I'm with you.
Easily.
I think it's a moment, it's a moment. Everything looks bad when it don't work. But it was there. It was open. It's like you can't live in your fears. It was there. It was open.
Yeah.
So, that's okay. It just...
Because it was polarizing. Some people were really like, they was like, yo, if that doesn't happen, you don't spot them 7 points. It's a different game.
And we'd probably score at least 3.
Yeah, it just feels very different, man. But instead, that happens. They score, and now it's a way different flow to the game.
This is true.
All right. Okay. Respect. Well, we're gonna go right down all the hot topics, man. All right. They say JPJ. Is he too penalized? And what's going on with him? How'd you feel about this game? Obviously, they felt as a whole it wasn't the best situation.
They called one flag on him. I thought it was a tough call. I didn't think
that was terrible. The one at the goal line.
Okay.
Yeah, the one at the goal line.
Him on Terry. Yeah.
I didn't really like that one.
Okay.
But I think his game is handsy. Like, he's an at the line, beat you up, big corner. Sherm type. Hands. You put hands on you.
The Palminellis. You got to touch the Palminellis. You got to put them on you now.
I'm going to put them hands on you. So it's like, I think, with the league, the way the league is, you know what I mean? With it being so handsy, like, they're going to look for flags on you. I don't think he's over penalized, though. I think he's a really good corner. He's standing on things that he said in the beginning of the year.
Talk that talk.
So it's like, I think he's standing on it. So, I don't think you hear him a lot. He's quiet over there. Like, you don't see, a quiet corner is the corner you want. Like, he's quiet. It ain't too much drama to happen over there in terms of, ooh, that's a good catch, or like, it's quiet over there. He's handling business. So I think you can deal with the couple flags that he does give out because he's handling business so strong.
Respect. Respect.
Yeah, this game was just a little more than usual. You typically get 1 or 2, but it was 4.
4 this game?
Yeah, it was 4. And in the first half, too.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, man, this dude's on pace for a record high.
It was the 4 and then the explosive, the Terry McLaurin on the sideline. Everybody losing their mind. They're like, hold on, bro. What is going on right now, man?
But that's the man, though, right now.
Yeah.
That's going to get you number 1. That's Ike. That's,
I'm about to say, that position, man.
Yeah,
hey,
that's what I think. Like, who else you getting in there right now?
Gunfighters get shot, baby. All right. Mm-hmm. Gunfighters get shot.
Yeah, things happen. You over there by yourself. Go
ahead. That boy ain't got nobody he can call for help. Every single player is like, yo, it's B. All right.
Go handle it.
Now, respect. Respect. What about Patrick Queen, man? Obviously, man, he's another dude, man, that's kind of been talked about a little bit, man, in terms of production, splash plays and stuff like that. But he was flying around a little bit out there on Sunday, man. What was your thoughts on his game, man?
I'm a Patrick Queen fan. Like, I like his game. I think he does a lot of little stuff that people don't see. Like, he's the motivator in there. He's keeping the thing confident. Mm-hmm. He's keeping it moving. He's doing a lot of lining stuff up that you don't see. He's setting defenses and he's getting to the ball. Like, he runs. He's flying around.
Bro, he's running. My man is running. Yeah.
It looked like he got nicked up for a second. He didn't blink. Like, stay at it.
Hey, I like that low key. I needed to see it. You know how it is with the like little linebackers. You're like, hold on, bro. Like, you gonna stay in here? Or you finna go off to the side? My man's like, hey, I ain't even looking over there.
He didn't pull an A-Rich.
Don't blink.
You know what I'm saying?
I know
he ain't pull a what, Deke? What you say, Deke?
An AR-15.
Oh, man.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
That's what we're calling it now?
Hey, you're over here on a casual off Tuesday vibing out and just caught a stray. He probably on the way to like get some treatment or something right now, man. He just Dang, Lord, Deke, that's tough out here, man. That's tough.
Man.
But yeah, he didn't though. He definitely stayed in though. He definitely stayed in.
Don't trip.
Definitely stayed in.
I just think he's a dog. I think that's what he's always been. Like, he's a dog. You come from that dog mentality, like you know, like I always,
LSU linebacker, man.
I was gonna say that LSU linebackers always just, you know what you're getting from that. Usually, you feel pretty good about it.
Facts.
So, I think I think he's a dog. He is who we thought he was.
Yeah.
Keep going. You know, I think it's the setting up for me. It's the running the program. It's the strong right, rip.
Hey, you on your coordinator vibe. He said, I need to see what the operations looking like. Can we get? Before we get to did you make the play? Did you get us in the right thing? Like, is everybody where they supposed to be? Because you're the quarterback of this thing. If this D line's out of position, it's because of you. If the secondary don't have a call, it's because of you. If you not lined up in that bird, if you didn't bump to the trips, it's all you. And I don't care if it's Peyton Wilson next to you. I don't care if it's Atlanta Robbins next to you. I don't care if it was Terrell Evans next to you. I don't care if it's Cam Sutton, Beatty Bear. I don't care who it is. Make sure they lined up right. You right. I could dig that.
It's a play. Him and so Cam's like in the A gap, and he was supposed to be in the B gap. You can see he's in that wide 3, and he hits it head on. He kind of slides to the A, and it's kind of like it's one of them plays like, well, is Cam wrong or did you set this wrong?
Yeah, I see. I know you're talking about. Yep.
Like, you see what I'm at?
I know the play you're talking about. Yep.
You know,
because you either set the front wrong or Cam aligned wrong. I know exactly what you're talking about. And the run hit.
And I remember when it happened. I was kind of like, ooh, like he might have set this, like
because if you don't see a lot of that. Yeah, that's respect.
You don't see a lot of that. Like it looks like it's always consistently. And like it should be, but it's always consistently gapped out. It feels comfortable.
Yeah.
They're not hurrying up to catch up in the box.
They don't look panicked.
They feel comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's no panic. It's like real comfortable. Playing the piano. So I think he's doing a good job. I like what he's doing.
And when we talking like that, it does make it a lot easier too from a coaching standpoint to worry about now. Just are you winning your one-on-one? Are you actually winning this matchup versus Deke, were you even aligned right? Moats, what was the call? TG, right? What did you call out here, bro? What is this? That's like the coach's worst nightmare, trying to figure out, hey, bro, I don't even know what y'all are in right now to even know where you right, where you wrong, what was your mindset like. But now you knock out all of that type of stuff. So salute to that right there, man. But as a whole, though, we got to ask, man, how you feeling about this defense, man? Just the performance versus the Commanders. Where would you like scale that from your eyes right now, man?
What do we grade them?
Yeah, like how would you have graded the performance? Good, bad? Where you at with it?
For the defense?
Yeah, just defense. Just defense specifically. Just the defense.
I give them good. I think they play good. I don't think they play bad. I don't think they play great though.
Okay, talk about it. Yeah, talk about it.
I don't think they played great. Obviously, they gave up points. You know, you never want to give up points, but it wasn't a lot of explosion. It felt like drives, and that's okay. Like, that's okay. You know, that's okay. Penalties, you want to stop the penalties. But I thought they played well. I think they played all right. They played good. Like, they held it down. They contained it. They did enough to win. So, obviously, that gives it enough of a bonus. I think that offense is so gimmicky. You know,
in terms of like, the Commanders, yeah,
between the RPOs, it's just so gimmicky that it's like it does slow you down a little bit. You know,
but as a whole, would you say that this team has lived up to expectations there, just specifically the defense? Because we know, man, I don't know, are they highest paid? Are they? If they're not highest paid, they got to be top.
One of the
top one or two highest paid defenses.
There's a huge discrepancy between what our defense is getting paid and the offense.
And yeah, very true.
Some of that's us getting rushed for $1 million contract.
But do you feel like the defense has lived up to the expectations of that money that, hey, man, y'all the highest paid defense?
I mean, I don't think a bunch of turnovers.
Hold on. Sorry. Because flipped over for a second. What'd you say, no?
I was saying they don't just have a busload of turnovers like that, but I feel like they play good ball. They keep them in the game. I think they're winning games. I think as much as that offense does do what it's supposed to do, it's big moments in there. They get those punts that you're not talking about. They get those big 3-and-out stops. Or they make a play, they punch a ball out on the 1-yard line, or they punch a and hand it back. It's like, I think defensively their expectations are always hard to meet. Like, obviously you pay that a lot, you're looking for a lot. And I just think they're playing well. I don't think they're playing bad. I think they're playing enough to win. They're consistent. I think you can trust them. Like, I think the defense gives you the confidence to run a fake when you down where you're at. I think they give you the confidence go back out there on that 4th down during that drive and be like, man, we're going for it.
So you're saying because of the confidence in the defense, that makes you more willing to be aggressive in short yardage situations on offensively to go for it, 4th down, or even on a punt situation, being willing to take a chance because you're saying, man, my defense, hold them to a field goal. You're capable of holding them to a field goal.
He went for it on like a 4th and 1. He was knee deep in his zone.
Yeah.
I think he was at like the 30. It's like, that's unheard of. That'll get you fired in some places. So it's
we're not aggressive like that in Pittsburgh. We typically don't rock like that. Yeah, we're going to let you make that mistake.
Yes, I think his confidence in that defense gives him confidence in making those decisions. I think his confidence in the defense gave him the confidence to be like, let's go ahead and go with Russ. I just think that confidence in that defense gives him the confidence to make a lot more decisions, Like, all right, let's go ahead and take that shot. Let's air this out a little bit. Then we'll go back to the run game. But we know this defense is going to contain it. It's going to hold it down. It's not going to get out of control. Never getting out of the moment. They understand the big moment, the big play. I will say that. They show up. So.
And I agree with a lot of that stuff, but just comparing it though, right? When we think about the historically great defenses, right? 08, right? When we talk about some of the Baltimore defense, we talk about, man, this is a historically great, even 2019 still a defense, man, where they were racking up the turnovers, the sacks, the first year Minka came here.
Yeah.
Is this defense living up to that same type of, moniker, or do we think that this is just a 2024 good defense? But when we're talking about this defense versus the historical defenses, is 2 different conversations.
Yeah, but I think it's doing what it's got to do. Like, It's not giving up a bunch of points. I'd be interested to know, like, how much they score between how much they allow.
Okay.
I think like how much they score to how much they allow is like
our scoring defense is good. I do know that. Yeah,
that's what I mean. I'd say that's elite. Like I think that's elite. Like they're not just giving up points. You don't just get in.
Yeah, you're not scoring. You'll get yards. You don't score. Yeah.
You don't just get in. Like, and it's tough. It's tough to get in. Like it's just a whole bunch. They're not scoring super on defense, but they're playing good. They're playing good. You're not scoring. I think they're playing good. They're solid. They're getting the ball back a little bit, but it's like they're sturdy. They're solid. Like you don't just score on that. You don't just score on that. And to me, that's what it's about. Like you might bend a little bit, but you don't break. You don't just get in there and anything. Like they truly can say they defend every yard. That ball might be on the 1-yard line. You're still not just getting in there. They defend every yard. So it's like, I think that shows up at a high level.
Okay. Now, respect them. Respect. Now, the last one on defense that I got to ask you about before we move on to this next day. When we going to get some more splash from the homie Minka, man? What's going on, man? How you feeling about that situation, man? We know he's doing a lot of positive stuff. But we're going to get any? What's up?
I think he's splashy, though.
It is. The tackle was
that tackle
fire.
On that 4th down
was fire.
Like, I think that's splashy.
That's was Minka.
It's a different kind of splash.
I'm with you.
I think you with me. Like I think he's still splash for the picks. You want a pick 6?
Listen, man, we like the cannonball, but it's cool to see when they do that backflip somersault and then they land. You like, dang, how you do that? That's what we more accustomed to that. That's all. Like the cannonball is cool. The cannonball was that 4th down. It was cool, but we want the let me get the flip, twist, all that good stuff, and then hit that word that don't make a sound. I'm used to that.
Yeah, I'm with
you. Yeah.
I think I think he's playing cool.
He is though. Yeah.
He's playing cool. I don't think he's playing bad.
Yeah.
He's
It's just not loud.
cool.
It's not loud.
He's a top 100 player right now.
You think they would still give him that without the splash plays?
Yeah, he's a top 100 player right now.
How you feel about Deshaun Elliott then?
I think Deshaun Elliott's balling though. I think he's balling. He's gaming. He's playing at a high level. He's playing at a high level. But
because I'm like, bro, I'm with you, but I'm like, yo, Deshaun balling. Then if you know what I'm saying, he got the splash with it. That's what I'm saying. You know I ain't saying that. You know I ain't saying that. I'm not saying that. I don't. Let's make sure the record is. Deke, don't you try to do me like that. I seen you look at that. The record reflect. I did not say that Deshaun Elliott is a better player than Minka Fitzpatrick. That is not what I'm saying. That is definitely not what I'm saying.
Elliott's able to do a lot of what he's doing because of Minka.
That I would agree. Yeah.
But you could argue Dante Jackson's like, David Ruffin right now.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? Like he's gaming over there. You can have a lot. I just think that. Yeah. I just think that defense is playing. I think that defense is
Dante
just playing well.
He's splashy over there, man.
Splashy. That's David Ruffin. But it's like, I think JPJ that goes to the top, he's quietly balling. Like, you ain't getting nothing over there.
Facts.
It ain't nothing.
Facts.
Like you're not getting off the line. He whooping dudes or he playing really well.
Yeah. Like he playing old school physical AFC North corner. Like he let me beat you up. Yeah.
You can just see Beanie getting more confident by the play. Like he's starting to bark out there. He's starting to get like he just.
They said it's because he went to West Virginia. That's what they said, huh?
I can see that for sure. For sure. For sure. For sure. I can see that.
Okay.
It's like they out here. Again, they playing well. Patrick Queen. Like, they out here. I think TJ's TJ, and like TJ, what he had the 2 games, no sacks, come back, give you action.
Yeah.
So it's like, they're being a total defense. Like, barely, we like, you got a job, I got a job. It might not be my play.
I hear you, Bailey. I always we talk your talk. All right.
Yeah. It might not be your play. It might be your play. And I'm okay with that.
One band, one sound. I already dig you, baby. I'm
okay with that.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. Like, make the play. You make that play.
Yeah.
Good job. Highsmith. He's balling.
Yeah.
He just went down, but it's like he's gaming over there.
Shout out, we got Preston Smith though. That's gonna be a big.
Yeah, I was gonna say you get a
major.
Preston Smith come in there and make a play.
That's major.
Like it's just it's defense.
Yeah.
It feels like it's egoless. It's get to the ball. I don't care. Like I need it. It feels like that.
Yeah.
I need it. Like it's just not super. You just don't see that girl going on like I gotta have it. Just you don't feel that. But it's biting.
Okay.
It's definitely fighting.
Yeah, they haven't been dominant over like the last 4 or 5 weeks. There's been some leaks with the defense. There's been some sketchy moments.
Like we haven't felt like we're choking somebody out.
But there's been. But as I said, they're very timely. When push comes to shove, offense gets a touchdown and defense needs a stop, try to close out the game. They've been, for the most part, able to pull it off outside of the Dallas game.
Me? You're 7-2, right?
Yeah.
Respect.
We can't be complaining too much here.
It's like what you want. You want
defense ain't
zeros.
perfect.
Yeah, you want shutouts. Like they winning. I think it's the business of winning. Like, we simply judge off our wins and losses. Like, it's a lot of good wins coming on out here though. They winning.
Respect. I like it. All right, man. I got two more things, man. Then after that, we're gonna get you up out of here. All right. Know you're a busy man, man. I know you got game week. All right. You gotta keep winning, doing y'all thing. All right. But it's Ravens week, aka Ratbirds week.
Man, what a time.
All right. They calling him Mr. Jackson now. On the
Mr.
front
Jackson.
end though. On the front end. Tell me about your childhood team, man. How you? I mean, what's going on with what's going on with your B-more boys, man? Tell me about your childhood squad,
Mr.
man.
Jackson,
Give us the quick. Okay, give us the rundown on Mr. Jackson and the gang over there.
What quarterback outplays
last
the other?
time I gave you the rundown on on the Bird game, y'all tried to come at me, but
no, I would never come at you like that. You know, I would never do such a thing.
You know what I'm saying?
I would never do such a thing. Not me, no.
Mr. Jackson's a bad man over there, man. Mr. Jackson got him a run game. He got him a 22 behind him just in case, you know.
They say he could go volume or explosive plays. I say, God, dog. I guess you're right.
He got him a little fast receiver. He got all he needs in reality because he can play action. You better respect that play action.
Tight ends. You better. Got tight ends.
No, I need your safeties in the fit. Because if they're not in the fit, they got a Derrick Henry, like, you know.
That they hit downhill fast.
Yeah. You gotta respect the RPO. You gotta respect the zone read. Like, you don't super want them to keep it because that's not good. But you know, it's
you don't all the way want them to keep that rock. Not all the way. No.
Sometimes hand it off. Like, it's a bad situation on both ends. You know, I think they're tough. I think their defense is a little bit like as tough it is. They're underachieving up there. That defense ain't doing what it's supposed to do at all. But it's still like it's still, you know, it's rivalry football.
Hold on, let me say.
Yeah, this I hate you, AFC North football.
You already know, man. Somebody got to go to sleep. Come on, man.
Buckle up a little bit tighter. Get that stitch up a little bit. Yeah.
Hey, look, if you go, will you put that little bulletproof vest on under your pad? Make sure it's all the way tight all the way. All right, cause might hurt a little bit more this week.
TG, what QB you taking in this one?
Ooh, what quarterback you taking is what he asked.
In terms of I don't understand. No,
you know exactly what he said. Lamar
like,
versus Russ. Which quarterback was you rocking with?
Who's coming out with this dub?
Mans?
I like the Steelers to win the game for sure.
Hey, I love your answer. I love your answer. I love your answer. He said, "Hey, that's a multiple-time MVP. Put some respect on Mr. Jackson, man. All right, multiple times."
I didn't like all the comparisons.
All right, hold on. Hey, who do you think outplays who? How about that?
I think they're different. They're just so different. Like if Lamar doesn't play good, they don't play good.
Yeah.
So it's like I think Russ don't have to play great for them to play good. Like I think Russ can get it done. I think Russ can't hand it off all day. I think
we have more ways of winning than they do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Russ has to make him like 5 or 6 big throws, big plays, like big moments in the game. While Lamar, his is multiplied. He has to make him about 9, 10 like moments, like good play, man. That was good read on that. Like, we needed that.
And you know? and it doesn't seem like a lot when you say 9 to 10, but when you actually break it down, that is a lot of big moments in a football game, man. For one player, that's a lot.
Man,
and to actually deliver on it too,
by like 3-4 plays.
Seriously,
3-4 plays to change everything.
Yeah.
So to say 9 or 10 is like, man, we do need you to be Superman a little bit.
Yeah.
You know. It's like Russ don't have to be I think that's why Russ feels so happy. Like, I don't have to be Superman. I don't gotta I'll be the point guard a little bit. Here, hold that. And it's like he can pick up a 25 on that. You know, it's just different a little bit. Like the energy, it just feels different. Like he feels happy, whole, comfortable. You know?
So you said this is the week where Lamar's MVP three-peat kind of goes off?
Yeah, I just think they make
rough
them
this
throw
week.
it.
A little rough this week.
I think the game is to make them throw it. Like I think even though it's so, I think you gotta stop that run game.
Yeah.
Whether it's QB intended runs, tackle.
We can't have Derrick Henry running all over us.
You see, listen, I've seen that story. You don't want that, man. You don't want that.
But you don't want to let Lamar run all over you neither.
You gotta let them throw it. You rather lose to them throwing that ball than lose to them running it, man.
Yeah, you gotta show me.
Trust me, we've already seen this story once this year. Make them throw the football. Yeah, stack the box.
Stack the box and cover guys.
Don't play too high with that nickel out there talking about, oh, yeah, man, nickel corner, tackle Derrick Henry for 4 quarters. You'll get it. Don't do that, bro. Don't do that.
No. Stack the box and let the cover guys cover.
Yeah.
Let's figure it out.
Okay. All right. Well, I like it, man. I like it. The last one I have for you, man, completely away from our Steelers vibe. But What's up with your mans over in Chicago, man? They say Caleb Williams got Shane Waldron fired, bro. What's up?
I'm seeing a stat on the TV right now. Caleb Williams with a 39 total QBR.
Get your mans. You told me AR was can't miss. Now you telling me Caleb Williams can't miss, bro. You missing right now, man. What's happening, bro? Talk to me.
Man, I thought it was all good. All good. It's not all good. You know, Shane was in Seattle too.
I already
man.
know that's your mans. That's your mans, man. I know that's your mans. Come on, man.
Man,
they got to do that the 9 games, bro.
Man, just Caleb can't struggle. I thought he was playing. He ain't been scoring like that, but I didn't think he was playing bad up there.
I would agree. Like expectations are loud, though.
Expectations, and that's really what I'm saying. I'll get you in trouble. Like,
expectations are real loud, man.
Like, he ain't playing bad. He just ain't playing great. You know?
When they talked about him.
TG, weren't you blaming Kenny for getting Canada fired? Why ain't it the same here?
Hey, now.
That's way different to me.
I just know Kenny's QBR wasn't 39. Caleb Williams 39 total QBR.
Hey,
29th in the
different.
league.
All right, that was different. Don't you try that. That was way different.
Yeah. That's way different. Like, that's... And I'm with you. That's just way different, dude.
DG, come on.
I'm just saying, man. They say Caleb got that man fired out there, bro. They say Caleb, man, he's struggling,
Caleb
man.
did get him fired. Man, they need to go get the boy out of Washington. Like, stop playing with him. Just go get Caleb's guy. Yeah.
They interviewed him. They didn't hire him.
They ain't hire him. And that's why he didn't want. Jaden Daniels is not about to let Kingsbury leave, bro. Jaden Daniels ain't trying to separate that.
But this is what gets you fired when you do have that interview and it's like, I see that over there balling. Mine's not super balling, man. We should have.
Because think about the way that people are talking about Jaden Daniels is how we were anticipating talking about Caleb Williams up until this point. And it's kind of like flip-flop, man, the way that we view both of those guys and we're expecting to talk about them. But you're right, man. The coach in that situation, man, you have a proven guy in Kingsbury. He's doing his thing, man. I didn't think it was that bad in Chicago that
I didn't think it was that
fired. Yeah, I didn't think it was to that point, man.
These last couple games have been bad.
They didn't score like 2 games ago, but they still won. Like, they had,
that's what I remember. They won.
Yeah, they had still won. I just think it's one of them. Like, man,
they went across the pond and won too. Remember, they had the London game out here earlier.
Man, we could have had this. I don't like the way it's going. It's not explosive enough. Like you even just said, it's not explosive enough. Let's get up out of here. Get them out of here.
Hey,
find me another one.
Shout out to Shane, man. Shout out to Shane. It be like that, man. You know how it go.
Man, I seen Jacksonville projected to get the first pick in the draft again.
Yeah. It's like, what I just said a couple years ago?
Man, that's like the 3rd year.
I was about to say, y'all was just here a couple years. It's like, bro.
Lawrence and Walker.
Heck yeah. Come on, man. Yeah. And not to mention all the other top 10s and top 5s y'all done had come through y'all spot. Like, when the last time Steelers had a top 5 pick? You know what I mean? Like,
man.
Shit. I'm like,
I don't know, to be honest.
I'm like, Jacksonville, y'all done had multiples in that. Y'all Cleveland-ish. Yeah. Arizona-ish. Them top 5
That's a good question. Top
Buffalo
5
used to be in there too.
That might be
like,
70. Literally, like, before the dynasty.
That's the Coach Tomlin quote. Like, I never planned to be that bad to get a guy as good as you.
Yeah, facts. He'll definitely say that. Yeah, I get you a free agency, but I ain't gonna get you out the draft. Nah, can't do that.
So it's like, he ain't about to get no top 5 pick. You know,
I'm not
trying to lose all that. Yeah,
I like
even if it was that bad, they wouldn't try to tank. Like, it ain't no you gotta win.
The business is winning, man. We in the business of winning, man.
Business of winning, man.
Facts.
Simply judged off your wins and losses.
Facts, man. Facts. Last, real quick, man. I totally forgot this on the way out of dough. But you watching that John Jones Stipe Miocic fight this weekend? What's your energy on it, man?
Yeah, I like John Jones with anything.
Okay, you already know what time it is, man. In Bones we trust. Fact though. All right.
Jones.
I know you know John Jones. I know you know Bones and Stipe. Yeah, heck yeah. This will be a one. This will be a good one.
I like it.
This be a good one though, man. All right. Well, shoot, man. That's all I had on mine. Y'all got anything on y'all's? What you got, man?
Does Deontay get in this week? Is this like his true debut? Like, he ain't really.
He ain't doing anything against us.
Coach Tomlin kind of said that, man, I'm not spending a lot of time worried about Deontay just because other guys have like way bigger roles. That's kind of how he said it. He's gonna be up for this game though. You know he's gonna be highly motivated for it. I just don't know what the role is. This would be 14 days there now.
Yeah.
You gotta get him in there a little bit.
Last week
right?
was his first game.
It was his first game. Yeah.
And that was Thursday night.
Yeah. So
I saw him get one catch.
And I see
wait.
No, he like fell.
Game.
Yeah.
That was the second game.
Yeah. Because everybody showed like the clip of him like scramble drill like slipping, but I don't remember him like playing a ton in that game anyways.
No.
He's capable, but I don't know, man. I don't think you more of a hardball guy. You know, you like I say, you'll be more guy, man. Is Harbaugh the type to do that pettiness of, oh, I know this is your former team. Let me go ahead and feature you this week?
Yes.
He'll be the team captain. What you saying? He going for the coin toss?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nah, I don't know the team captain.
Okay, because that's what I'm saying. Like, you know how like some dudes they be like, yo, sit him off with a coin toss, have him do all the like petty stuff. Like, yeah,
I definitely should do that with Queen.
I could very well see Patrick Queen being out there for the coin toss, bro.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Patrick Queen will be out there for the coin toss.
You catch what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, like
he's
going to be standing on that. Like he's on that time.
He will be out there for the coin toss.
He is on
That's
that time.
Easy for him.
Yeah, he definitely on that time.
Because he's not technically the captain.
No,
Cam and TJ.
They'll make him a captain this week.
He said he'll find a way to be out there for that coin toss, and if not, he'll be the dude hovering around the coin toss. You're like, bro, what
Sean Elliott too. He played with the Ravens back in the day.
Yeah, that's where he started out at. Actually, yeah.
Who?
Deshaun Elliott. He said he's another one, man. It's gonna be a little revenge game for him too, man.
They got a couple of our guys, Arthur Millette, Deontay.
Millette is over there.
Millette is over there.
How we feel about our slot situation? Millette versus Beanie. How we feel?
We got Cam Sutton too.
Oh, Killer Cam, you're right. We do got Sutton back 2 weeks in a row. Let's go. Never mind.
Fine.
We ain't sat tripping. Yeah.
They call the offense out of the defense. Definitely the defense.
Because Russ got an intro already. But maybe they want to. Maybe they need to redo that intro for Russ though, because like I said, I was
they're calling Patrick Queen and Deshaun Elliott out. They're gonna give that whole energy. Come get this.
It'll be mean though to have PQ get that call out though.
Yeah, they're gonna call
That'd
that
be
out.
hard. People would definitely go crazy for that. They'd be hype.
Yeah.
And he's going to match that energy from start. You know that.
Yeah, what? It's gonna be turned up.
Yeah. He gonna be the one you gonna be like, yo, it's warm-ups right now, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. It's like, bro, that Ravens. When does Hard Knocks start? It starts.
They said December 3rd, 2 weeks.
They're probably filming this one.
But you know what you low-key right. They probably are filming it right now. Yeah. Good call.
It's gonna be good to watch. Like that's it, man.
I hope we get all this build up. I want all of this right here, man.
Yeah, it's shaping up nice.
Cause you know PQ in that thing or what. You know Deshaun Elliott in there or what. You know Millette, Deontay Jackson out there or Deontay Johnson out there on what. Like, yo, they can't cover me, but they couldn't guard when I was there. They suck. I can't wait to show that. You know he barking. Millette definitely hot. Hey, y'all ain't want to pay me. Y'all want, all right, you see what I did last year. Now you're going to go out there get the young boy. He ain't nicer than me either. I'm going to do it again. Yeah. Like, yeah, bro. All right. I like it. Respect. All right, then, man. Well, shoot. You know how we do this thing, man. We'll spin the block with you next week. Hopefully after a dub. Keeping that thing rolling. Good times, right?
I don't know who TG's rooting for in this one.
Don't do TG like that, man. TJ, they said they showing your half blood this time, man. They said,
he's still full blood.
They said who you want to win this week, man. They said don't be playing, man. They said don't be playing, man.
You know I'm with the mob. Okay. I trust, man. Get the ball to 3.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Okay. And you said Boz over Tuck, right? Boz over Tucker. Okay.
Man.
Okay.
Take Calvin Austin for a touchdown. Man. It might hit for you.
Okay.
Whoa.
You know? Ooh, I see the call.
Yeah.
Call your shot early there one time. All right.
Come on,
let's go.
Anytime touchdown for CA.
You heard what he said, man. You heard what that man said. Book it.
Where you won this week?
Book it. Yeah.
You know?
Shout out to DraftKings. We already know promo code Moats, man. One time for the culture. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Shout out to DraftKings.
Hey, shout out to DraftKings, man. We're going to do it. Let's do it, all right?
And if you want to just keep it safe, you know that Derrick Henry anytime touchdown is
safe. Come on. Wow, bro.
Yeah, we just want to keep it safe, you know.
Just hedge your bet, bro. You want to hedge it? I guarantee this going to hit too, all right? You can't go.
Hey, if you just want to just make you a couple dollars, man, that's the same one.
You seen Austin Eckler, right? I can assure you, if he get down there, he's going to do that, all right? He'll find his way. Y'all funny,
Austin
bro.
Eckler gets down there,
Eckler is doing this. He's definitely going to find a way.
Things are just going to happen.
Shout Shout out. You know you could have had that Baltimore. You know what's gonna come out. You know what's gonna come out, man.
It's tough.
You know what's gonna come out. You know what's gonna happen.
PG just broke a pure blood rule right there. Never bet against the Steelers.
So you take the Derrick Henry anytime touchdown. Hey, respect, man. Respect. But yeah, baby, you already know. Like I said, man, we will spin the block with you, man, next week. But appreciate you as always, man. All right, my dog. Peace.
My dog.
Shout out right there to Terrence Garvin, a.k.a. TG. If y'all was enjoying the convo, hit that like button. Time for the culture. And don't forget to subscribe if you are new to the channel. That boy's funny. He said, Derrick Henry anytime touchdown. Of course, how you going to include that on the back end?
It's tough.
This is a childhood team. I like the fact that he got a childhood team. It's kind of cool because, like, saying, hey,
you can relate.
Yeah, it's like, you know what? I like when you say this, man. Talk more about your. And it just so happens that his team is actually our rivals, not like Buffalo, not like Dallas.
Oh, Dallas is a big Steeler rival.
Nobody cares about Dallas or Buffalo. Baltimore, though. Baltimore, that's venom. Baltimore, that's Bloods and Crips. That's woo, yeah.
It's all in the rivalry category.
No. That one, that's real. Bills, Cowboys, not so
It's all in the bad blood category, however you want to phrase it.
It's not bad blood. No. Everybody's good. Everybody's happy. Yeah. That Ravens one, bad blood there, though. Definitely bad blood.
We'll be doing some of these supers.
Yeah, man. Run through these, man. We'll be good. Let's see, because we
Pugh.
already talked press conference. Yeah.
Samuel Pugh says, Sam from the 205, is it bigger to get this win now, or as long as we split the Ravens, we're good? Moats, be honest. Is there pressure based off the owner's comments for Coach T to get a playoff win? Fire show, guys.
Hey, no, salute to you, man. First off, Samuel. And secondly, it's always pressure for Coach Tomlin to win in the playoffs. You coach the Pittsburgh Steelers. The only people that try to talk that down is media people when they trying to, make a point one way or the other, or fans when they trying to make a point one way or the other. But inside that building, playoff success 1,000% matters.
And I would say that's probably more national media because Steeler fans, obviously,
they definitly are way more.
But Tomlin doesn't run from it either.
Not at all. Yeah,
he wants playoff success.
Yeah, like he'll be the first one to tell you.
I think everyone in Pittsburgh, everyone that's Steeler fan, everyone that's like in the community,
all the way entrenched in it. Yeah,
we know what it is.
Yeah, so he 1,000% it doesn't even have to come from up top. That's just what the expectation is, being a part of that organization, man. And in terms of splitting with the Ravens, I don't want to split with them. I want to beat them both times. I think we're capable of doing that, and I think that they are our toughest test in terms of winning the division.
And this is the home game, too.
Seriously, yeah. I'm like, I want to definitely defend the crib. Don't want to lose that at all. But, yeah, I don't even want to entertain the thought of, split with them. It's like, nah, we don't lose to them. We got to win. And we're more than capable. I can see, it's been years before where it's like, yeah, certain things, okay, how do you feel about this matchup? If we go player for player, this and that. But it's like, we could talk player for player, offense, defense, special teams. We could talk coach for coach. We feel great about our situation. So I'm like, I don't see why we even got to be entertaining this splitting the convo, man. Nah. Then we go ahead and do what we're supposed to do, man.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
We got Nova Z78 giving us $1.
Hey, shout out to Nova Z78. Appreciate you showing some love from the heart, baby, from the heart.
John Rye asked, "Yo, KY or Duke tonight? Who y'all got?"
Boy, Kentucky. I didn't know where you was going. You was like, "Okay," I was like, "Man, y'all, woo, child. All right, we good now. All right, I'm gonna go Duke. I don't know who's Kentucky's coach right now because Cal just left, right? Calipari's in Arkansas now.
Yeah.
Who took over in Kentucky?
It was a Kentucky guy. I think a dude that played in Kentucky back in the day. I think it was a decent hire.
Okay.
I don't know much about either team outside of Duke has Cooper Flag.
Yes. That's about all I know too, man. Yeah. So shout out to Cooper. We're gonna find out though.
I guess that would be my pick. Done.
That's the one I know, right?
The ACC team.
It still feels premature for my college basketball mind to shift there just yet.
And Duke, Duke's one of your squads.
I
right?
know, trust me. That's
why
I said
squads growing up.
That's why I said Cooper. I was like, I know Cooper. I know the guys. All right, but yeah, my mind, I ain't shifting there just yet, man. I still got football work, man. We got 3 JMU regular season games left, and then after that, let's see what bowl we going to. I'm hoping something East Coast. Y'all joke about that Pinstripe Bowl. Hey,
I'll be Pitt JMU.
Hey, bro, what? I'll be over here like pinstriping pretty please. I want to be in the city anyways. I'm for certain pulling up. Like, give me some East Coast. I need some East Coast, man. Deke, I actually don't have to travel anywhere either right now. Like, give me some.
David
Pope,
Decker just
okay.
dropped that comment. Yeah, that sounds familiar.
Yeah. Where was he at before that? Why do I know that?
I don't know.
I said that needs some like crate. It's not Gonzaga. No, I'm tripping. Okay. That's a familiar face. Fair enough. BYU. Okay. That's what it was. I was like, yeah, he looks familiar. Familiar-ish.
T-Star F says, Deke, you better give Lamar some respect. We play him this week. That's Mr. Jackson.
Mr. Jackson. Coach T really on that Mr. Jackson thing, bro. He was really complimentary of him, though, man. It was funny. I don't know if you had caught that part where he was talking about, with Lamar, we started on him back in the pro day. It's like I wanted to get real familiar with what that was. I needed to see that in person. He was like, even though we weren't even planning on drafting, it was like, I just wanted to know what it was, so whenever we had to deal with it, we wouldn't be surprised by it. And I'm like, when you think about how it's continued to develop and evolve, it's like, yo, that's legit, man. But it was interesting to hear Coach actually, like, I don't know, publicly say that stuff, man, because you always think that, oh, if it's a top 30 visit or if it's a guy you're going to see at the pro day, you're talking about, hey, man, I'm going to see him because I want to draft the dude. Not, let me just get as much info as I can, just in case. I don't know when I might see this dude, but I just need to see what it is in person.
I'll give Lamar his respect. I feel like I have been giving the dude his respect.
I feel like
he's been playing awesome.
Wide everybody has shifted on like Lamar. I feel like now the people are just like, you got to be really like a Lamar, like, I don't want to say hater, but like just anti his style to not be able to see what he has been doing and what he means to that Ravens like team as a whole, man.
He's playing all right. So a lot of things can be true here. He's playing awesome, but the Steelers
have had his number.
Play him very, very well. He turns the ball over at a high clip against us. Doesn't have good games. I think he's got like a 60-something or a 70 QB rating when he plays us.
He struggled a lot against us,
Throws picks, has fumbles.
The matchup
we win
is
games
bad
against
for
him.
him.
I think I guess he has one win, and that's the Duck Hodges game that we should have won.
Hurt, right? Was that the one Mason got hurt?
Yeah, Mason got hurt.
Yeah.
Duck Hodges came
in.
We tied up Juju fumbles.
Yeah.
So
which was funny
should have won that.
Coach T referenced that with Marlon Humphrey. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think all that can be true. And the fact that Lamar hasn't had the highest of highs in the playoffs either, where I think you can question if you would take him or a Josh Allen, a Burrow, or a Mahomes. I think that's the only conversation you're having with Lamar right now.
Yeah, because
he's
all three
legitimately
of those dudes have been to
an
an
awesome
AFC
player.
Championship game. All three of those dudes have at least had varying levels of success. But I'm with you on that.
Because Burrow and Allen, they've had good games against them. Or Mahomes.
Yeah, against Mahomes.
Burrow has beat Mahomes on the road, gone to the Super Bowl. Josh Allen, the 4-touchdown game. Whereas I still haven't necessarily seen that from Lamar yet.
Yeah, respect.
I think those are the only critiques on Lamar, and I think they're fair. But you can also say he's playing awesome. He's improved each and every year. Is for sure in the MVP race again. But Steelers have his number, and I'm not necessarily like scared of him coming into this game. We can respect him.
We match up too well.
Acknowledge
with
he's
him,
a good. Yeah, he's a good player. But Tomlin, our defense, we've had his number.
Yeah.
I'm taking Russ too tomorrow.
Ooh,
or not tomorrow, this week.
Talk your
I'll
talk.
take Russ over
Talk
Lamar.
your talk, man.
I'll take
Talk
Russ.
your talk, man. I was always
with all due respect, Lamar, I'm taking Russ.
Hey, to Mr. Jackson, man. All due respect to Mr. Jackson.
With all due respect.
I like it. I like it a lot, man.
I got Russ. That's credit to how Russ has been playing, man.
Yeah, respect, man.
Credit
respect.
to Russ.
Hey. I wouldn't expect anything less from you, man. If he's our quarterback for the black and gold, it better be the best quarterback out. Otherwise, like I got questions about how you feel about him. Because that's your standard. Like, when you buy in and you lock in on him, like, you buy in. And that's what I'm always like, all right.
I've seen enough from Russ.
Let's find out. Yeah, that's real.
Listen. He's back, dude. So why wouldn't I be taking Russ over Jackson
right, talk your
in this
talk.
game coming up?
Talk your
why
talk.
wouldn't I? It goes back to what I was saying about us going up against the Chiefs and us going up against Mahomes. How can you definitively say we can't beat them?
Right.
So I'll take my guy. Tons of fun. Bye-bye, Edmonds. It was fun. I mean, it happened earlier than I thought.
That's it, man. Definitely sucks for the homie, man, but he'll bounce back. Like I said, for me,
he cleared waivers.
Yeah. So like I said, man, we'll see, man, in terms of practice squad eligibility, where he will sign with or who he will sign with, man. But like I said, man, shout out to the homie, man. I don't really do the whole bye or joke about it because I don't look at it as simply sports. I look at it as like this is employment, It's kind of like, yeah, man, if you got fired, hey, Weekend was like, hey, man, bye, homie. Like, hopefully you figure it out. That's all. So for me, like, I don't really have that vibe with it, man. But like I said, man, the homie will be straight though, man. He'll bounce back.
King Whooper, thoughts on signing Claypool to the practice squad? No.
Is he healthy? A big receiver? Are we to the point where we just can't even entertain it anymore? Like, I don't love the idea of the concept, but I'm just simply saying body type, athleticism, speed.
Russ here, encouragement.
You should like,
maybe, yeah.
We've seen how it worked with Mike. Like maybe just I don't know. It could be contagious, like very contagious.
Russ could maybe give Claypool a Bible or something, and
you know what I mean. Come on, brother. We can go to Children's Hospital. We can go to Children's Hospital together. I'm gonna show you appreciate what you have right now, man. Let me help you out.
Russ can give him a new perspective.
That's all I'm saying, bro. Like, it is Russ. With Russ here, I'm open to a lot more things. Okay. He said, "Yeah, this ain't nothing. I'm not faking it. This is who I am. I'm a positive guy all the time. I like it. I'm trying to be more like Russ. I'm trying to be more positive all the time too." Cause see, I still got that jankiness in me, Deke. You know how you was like earlier, like I could still go back and do some of that. Like I still got janky in me. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to get like Russ. Russ be, hey man, all right, we're gonna win. Everybody good, man. Come on, hey man, every time. So that's what I'm trying to get on, man. He's inspiring me. So if he can inspire me, I know he can inspire Claypool, bro. Come on, man.
Tons of fun. We all know Tua shouldn't be playing. The only reason he went to many doctors is because he wanted to find the one that said yeah. Whoever said yeah should lose their career. Tua is too far gone.
Ooh, respect. They did say he went and saw a lot of people, though. But he's not afraid. Like I said, D, when that man dropped that head last night, I said, bro, what? Even wifey, she was like, she's like, what was he doing? I said, I don't know. He's tripping right now. Like, he just came back.
Right.
And that's what you want to do?
It wasn't even a quarterback play where he was scrambling and he had the ball in his hands. It was him trying to tackle the defender.
Yeah, I'm just like, why?
Him doing something that a quarterback really shouldn't be doing.
Why? We wouldn't even fault you. We've seen Cam Newton not even dive on the ball in the Super Bowl, and people still was like, yo, that was soft, but
I mean, that was bad.
It was bad, but it's like, yo, you're a quarterback. Like, they still kind of gave, like, you ain't crucified all the way, kill him. Like, you still got killed, but then they killed him. Like, but too, it's like, bro, that's not what you get paid a lot of money to throw the football, man. Keep your head out that thing. But that was how he got the concussion last time. He's the one who dropped his head. We do football camps for this, though. Heads up football camp. He should come work with us, man.
Joe Garbus. Hard-hitting question. Does Josh throw 2 passing touchdowns against the Chiefs?
Nah, it's a hard-hitting question.
Is it Bills Chiefs this week?
It is, actually.
All right, I got Chiefs in our picks.
No, you should. They'll be favored, man. We're still banged up at wide receiver right now. Last game, he was out there. No Amari Cooper, no Keon Coleman. He even turned the ball. He had 2 picks. You would have been proud.
I don't even know who I want to win that game.
Don't you do that. Chiefs are undefeated, man. Let the undefeated keep rolling, man. As a whole, you would rather deal with one undefeated than multiple teams like bunched up at the top.
All right, if the Bills get 3 losses, that helps our chances for the 2 seed. I don't want to necessarily concede the 1 seed, though.
That's fair.
Because we still play the Chiefs.
Buffalo win, though, it's going to get real, like, momentum-y. You know? That could get real weird.
Where's it at?
Should actually good call. I want to say this was in Buffalo this week.
So what do you think about his question? 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, this
passes?
is in Buffalo. Yeah, in Buffalo this week. Man, why you want to get me jammed up, man? I mean, listen, I know the homie.
I'd say
score.
Yeah.
He's gonna score 2 touchdown passes. You know the simple one is just 3 touchdowns total. That's how, because I don't know if it's gonna be 2 through the air, 1 on the ground, 2 on the ground, 1 in the air. Like, but that's he's.
You're going 3. You're adding 1 to it. I'm not saying it's out of question.
30 every week. What am I missing here? Even on the bad games, they score 30. Two picks.
What's their schedule like? They've been playing some soft teams.
2 picks played bad, still get you 30. It's like, hey, man.
They've been playing some soft teams recently, huh?
That was the bad. That was a bad performance. They still put up 30. It was like, You can at least go do that now. Yeah.
He's also asking about 237.5 yards passing.
Hey, I get what he's asking over here. I see what you.
He's trying to make some money.
To see it selling, he's trying to make some money.
And you're the Bills insider.
Well, if you're talking like that, then of course I like both of them to hit because he was certain for the 2 touchdowns on him. And yeah, in order for him to get out of that stadium, 237 easily. He probably go for 250, honestly, because he's gonna show up. This is how this game goes. My only concern is this though, man. If we being completely real, I like the 2 passing touchdowns because that's a lot easier to factor in. Man, he'll hit tight ends, receivers, everybody down red zone area. The 237 though, I would go under just because, like I said. He's still going to be down his receivers, don't bet it, because he's down at the receiver position. So scoring a touchdown versus pass for over 237, just a little bit different, man, in terms of what the people he's going to be working with a little bit.
The game
man.
is at Buffalo.
Yeah, 425 joint. I like it when we stagger the starts like that. Make my life simple.
Doesn't bother me.
Don't be like that. Don't be like that, man.
No effect. Those games have no effect.
I just like it when they space it out. Can I get a 1 and a 4, 1 and a 8, a Thursday and a Sunday? Like, just don't double 1 o'clock me. Don't double 4 o'clock me. That's all I ask for.
I'll be paying attention to all those different 4 o'clock games after the Steelers game. Although that would probably be the biggest one in 4 o'clock. That definitely is the biggest one in 4 o'clock
man.
times.
Undefeated versus 2 losses. Hey, man.
Ours are the biggest.
Feeling good.
Steelers' biggest one in the 1 o'clock for sure.
For certain that.
Got good games this week.
Who's the prime time this week?
I don't know.
Because I'm low-key surprised neither one got that opportunity.
I'll look it up right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess it's too early to be flexing.
Is it, though? It's week 10.
Here's a true sign that I'm getting old. I'm not mad that we're in the 1 o'clock slot and we're not getting flexed this Sunday Night Football.
Deke, you got to stop. You're not 40. You got to chill, bro.
It's getting bad.
I'm glad we get flexed. No, man. We want all night games. We want to stay up
I
to
do
the late
love my
night,
Sunday Night
man.
Football, but
we want to stay up on the late night, man. Late night.
I'm not mad about being in the 1 o'clock slot.
Man, 8 o'clockers. 8 o'clock.
We do got some good games here. Eagles Commanders for Thursday night.
That's all right. That's action. That's big action right there, low key, yeah.
And Sunday night Chargers Bengals.
Dang, that's big time action. You can't.
Monday
take
night
them out.
sucks. Cowboys Texans.
Yeah, that's absolutely trash.
Niners Seahawks, another game in the 4 o'clock.
Yeah, because you can't flex Monday nights.
Falcons Broncos ain't even
That's
bad
straight
for 4
though,
o'clock.
yeah. Especially the way that both teams are playing right
So
now.
those are the 3 4 o'clocks. Then they have 3 4
Okay.
o'clock.
Okay.
All the other 1 o'clocks really aren't that good.
All right.
Just Ravens Steelers were the marquee.
I know what I'm watching at 1. Know what I'm watching at 425 then. Perfect.
Yeah, because it's Rams Patriots, Lions Jaguars.
You're not a fan of the Rams and Patriots?
Packers Bears.
That game
Titans,
last night I
Vikings.
wasn't really trying to watch.
Jets Colts. Saints Browns. Oh god.
Yeah.
Dolphins Raiders. Those are bad games in 1 o'clock. I did watch yesterday though.
I watched some. I wasn't really trying to. I made it more of like the background versus like the main priority. Nah. I know you're a big Tua fan, though, so
I'm
I know you
not.
couldn't wait to watch Tua
Yeah,
slaying that thing.
It was cool win for him.
Nah.
Whatever.
It went out to your boy's spot. Did it in his crib. That's what I'm saying, man.
Tons of fun says, I can understand where you're coming from with the employment comment, but maybe the NFL just isn't for Edmonds. He should try rapping again. Did it better than Bell.
Jesus. I mean, my man's been in the league for multiple years.
He's done something right.
Just say, man.
6 years in the league.
My
So
man
the
said-
NFL is made for him. Maybe you could say going forward, you could question that, but
But are we talking about being a superstar?
Right,
Or just being in the NFL?
I already
Like,
told you
it's levels
I'd sign
to-
to the practice squad right now, and if KZ leaves next offseason, I'm signing Evans back for the third guy.
I was like, it's a lot of teams. It's a lot of people employed in this National Football League. I don't feel like all these people better than Troy Evans. That's all I'm saying, man. Like, we might not look at him as a starter or pro, and I think that's fair. But in my eyes, Evans 1,000% an NFL player, man. Shit. But shout out to Tons of Fun, though, man. You know, I love the participation. I love it, man. All right.
He's right about the rapping and the music.
Now,
Edmonds
his
is definitely
music was
better
straight.
than Bo.
Yeah, his
Definitely
music was
better
straight,
than
bro.
AB.
AB got bangers, though.
He's got the catchy hooks.
AB had more commercial success.
That's true.
Yeah.
Evans need to put a dance to his song though.
He ain't want to dance. He wanted to give you bars. Yeah. Because he definitely gave us he was flowing. I was like, all right.
Yeah, Evans
it's straight.
had good
It's
hooks.
straight. Yeah. But AB got the hit. We see it in Rush, and we know how the dance took off. Yeah. Everybody do the dance.
Now Joe Gervis is asking about 237 passing yards. Isn't that just
That's
what
what
he
he
asked?
just asked me, though. Yeah. He said
237 and a half
versus
he's taking the
237.
0.5 away. Does that change anything for you? 237 versus 237 and a half?
Listen, if you asking me directly, my dog is going to ball out.
You're thinking 202 touchdowns for Allen.
Personally, yeah.
Like
212,
215.
2 through the air, 1 on the ground. Yeah. And then Cook going to have another one. Yeah.
40 on the ground.
Yeah. That's like the game that I'm anticipating because it was kind of what he just did. Yeah.
Like, you wouldn't be surprised if he threw for over that.
Yeah, he could throw for more, but the more he's having to throw with less of the Keon and Amari Cooper, you just got to pick your poison with that. So instead of him being more aggressive down the field, it becomes more tight ends running backs is what I'm saying. So you're still moving up and down the field, but you're not getting those crazy chunks like that unless somebody's missing a tackle. Kansas City typically tackles well.
If you had to pick, you're taking the touchdown.
Right. I'm taking the touchdowns, definitely. I'm staying off of the yardage just because of that part.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, that's it.
I like it, though, man. I like it. Shout out, man. Shout out. Definitely a vibe today, man. Sure, everything worked out smooth. 2:35 on the clock, man. Look like we did that we supposed to do today, Deke, man. How you feeling, man? What you got left on your side, man?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Am I forgetting anything? We talk TG, talk Coach T. We blended around the league, getting here the whole time, so I like that. Okay. Well, think we're good then, man. So, with that being the case, that will conclude today's show. But hopefully y'all enjoyed it. And if you did, hit that like button one time for the culture and subscribe if you are new to the channel. I'm not even going to entertain y'all in this chat right now because y'all are hilarious. But with that being the case, man, y'all stay safe out there. And until next time, baby.
Peace.